had to, if a Denali comes that way off the lot, or you have to actually pay money to get something like that done?
I have no idea how it happened, where it happened, why it happened. I just know he had it.
Sure. And as far as your grandson being in custody for approximately 8 days, defense asked you initially how long he'd been in jail and if he was able to make a $2 million bond. And your initial answer was, no, he hasn't. And then when they followed up with whether or not he can make a $2 million bond, that's when you said, no, he cannot, correct?
Right.
Now, especially with all your experience here in the county and working in the clerk's office, you're aware that when somebody has a $2 million bond, they can pay only 10% of that, correct?
Yes.
With the bondsman's help. Now,
100,000.
your grandson is a double platinum recording
He said he got the paper.
artist, correct?
He said he should have this money.
And he lives in a mansion in Frisco, correct?
Correct.
And he has houses in other states, correct?
And I'm not aware of that.
Are you aware of him paying and helping to support other individuals in the family and also extended family and friends?
I'm not into his business like that.
You agree with me that your grandson is substantial?
Well, I mean, Granny just said when she first got on the stand up there, the first thing she said was he helps a lot of people. He helps out everybody in the family. That's what she said. You know what I mean? Salute, gang. Still, you're the bail bond company. He was going through revoke their offer due to him having a warrant in another county. He's still locked up. Yeah, he is still locked up. He is still locked up. That's one thing I do know. He is still locked up right now. Like I said, that nigga. I mean, that's just one bail bond company though. You can still go through another goddamn bond company, man. I think his attorney, you know what I mean? If it's any holdups, I think they'll find a way around it. And as the bond has been reduced, I think that, you know, regardless of what they saying, I think they'll find a way out that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because I think they already settled that the issue in Denton. So I'm not for sure if they revoked him for that or not. If he was revoked, I don't think it was for that because the warrant in Denton has already been secured. They even got a bond for $5,000 in Denton already. So I'm not for sure about all that. Smash the like button.
Actually well off, correct?
Y'all smash
He
the like
might
button.
used to be, but if he could make a $2 million bond, he'd be out.
Would you agree with me though that there's a difference between can, want to, and choosing not to?
I'm aware of all of those things, but I know he don't want to be in here, so I know if he could afford it, he'd be out. Plus, he has other bills. He don't just have money laying around.
Sure. Now, Ms. Alexander, if I wanted to reach out to Ms. Rush, your daughter, what would be the best phone number?
This is weird right here,
She's
gang.
not my daughter.
This
Okay.
is weird.
Ms. Conway's mother. If I was going to reach out to her, what would be the best phone number to reach out to her at?
You don't have that information?
If you were going to reach
Granny
out
getting
to
pissed off.
Judge, I'm gonna object to.
They trying to leak the mama phone on live YouTube.
Yeah, we're kind of veering off to.
I thought this was kind of weird though. But I guess he's trying to prove the point of some of the information that young Yella Beezy gave them.
They can do their discovery outside the courtroom.
Objection overruled. You may proceed.
Look at Yella Mama looking around like, what the fuck? Look at her. She right here, this back of her head, right there. This Yella Mama right here, y'all. She looking like, what
If you
the
were gonna call
fuck?
Ms. Rush, what number would you call her out? If you need to check.
I hope y'all ain't been calling this woman phone today either, man. Tell me y'all ain't been calling this woman phone, man. I know one of you bloggers called her. Who called her? MHB, who called her? I know somebody called her. The Mo 3 said there ain't shit. I know somebody called this woman. I know who called this woman today, man. This is a damn shame, Queen. That's a goddamn shame. It's a goddamn shame. You know she had to change that motherfucker name. Once the Mo 3 said we get a hold of it.
554-5606.
5606.
Judge, again, I'm gonna object to this, as far as being public information and getting out to the public. This is a media case. This is an improper question. I know the judge has overruled me on this, but there is a fear
fight, bro.
of this getting out.
That's crazy.
Well, it's
Well,
out
it's out.
there now.
It's out there
I would ask the court to seal the number the prosecutor had.
Seal the number.
It's out there now.
It's
God
out
damn.
there.
It's gonna overrule objection.
God damn it.
I do understand and appreciate the concern that it was publicly announced. So I'm going to ask, you're asking that it be sealed?
I'm asking that it be sealed from the public. And the court has heard it, considered it for this bond hearing, and that this not be published outside of the courtroom, the media sitting outside of the courtroom. And I think there's legitimate fear of us here, just like the state has their concerns. So that was my objection.
The court will grant that objection.
To seal
Grant
it.
that objection.
That's
You
crazy.
can use it for your purposes only, it cannot be published to anyone else.
Too late.
Okay, sure.
It's too
Man,
late.
like
Holy-
what, gang? Too late.
all these people to call that woman.
That prosecutor asshole,
Some
man.
her son
Which
did.
is the,
That's crazy.
confidential
They
affidavit
born
of
calling it.
financial conditions in which.
We finna break it down, gang. We finna break it all the way down.
Emergency contact number, the only emergency contact person he lists is himself. And so, and the problem with that is that number that he listed for himself is according to Ms. Alexander, the same number. So I'm just trying to clear some things up. We don't have anything on the information here.
Okay, so
Thank you. And Ms. Alexander, my follow-up to you.
they poking at anything right now. They poking at anything. And even the judge gonna say that Yella Beezy didn't take the financial part. You know what I mean? The affidavit serious. You know what I mean? When it was time to fill out the shit about his financial situation, he said you took it for a joke, young man. I don't know what Yella filled out in that damn paperwork. You know what I mean? When they asked for his number, and they gave him one number, he gave him his mama
He's gonna
goddamn
lie about
number.
what he
You don't
got.
call me, nigga.
You don't want to give
I'm
his
in
money
jail
up.
anyway, nigga. What the fuck you need my number for? Nigga? I'm in jail.
He ain't selling no
What the fuck you
shows out no more.
It sounds like y'all already got this nigga phone number. That's what it sounds like from the evidence. It sounds like y'all might have this nigga number already. But yeah, so that's why the prosecution asked for the grandma to say the mama number, you know, to say Yella Beezy mama number to show that that's the number that Yella Beezy gave them. You know what I mean? Instead of giving him his real number. I don't know what he's trying. I guess he's trying to say this nigga dishonest. I'm not for sure the picture he paint. He's trying to paint Yella
Nah,
like
this fool still got
a
a
shady
fucking
ass
jail,
little
bro.
lying
That
ass
shit
nigga, man.
crazy.
Is that if you were going to call your grandson 8 days ago, what number would you call him at? And if the defense wants this portion to be sealed, I'm fine with that too, but I think this is important information, Your Honor.
Well, could we have a write it down, perhaps?
That's fine.
Announcing it to court.
He said, damn, nigga. We gotta put my nigga number out there like that. He said, damn, I better write the shit down, bro. Like, damn, you tripping, bro. You tripping. But the judge overruled, the judge overruled, you know what I mean?
How the fuck did he get bail for murder for hire in a capital murder charge? Like, come on, bro.
Thank you, man. Senator to the defense, Mr. Marcus, Stacy, exhibit number 7.
Okay.
It's exhibit number 7. Is it?
Never leave my.
Y'all smash that like button, gang. Hit the cash app, y'all. Donate to the content, man. At the bottom of the screen, man. Donate to the content, man.
Now, Ms. Alexander, you testified that your grandson has significant ties to this community, correct?
Yes.
Born and raised in the greater Dallas
Why
area.
look like somebody sneaking to record this shit? Were we supposed to see this? I'm starting to wonder if somebody.
As far as
Were we
how
supposed to
much
see
time
this
he
shit?
spends in the city of Dallas, or more or less Dallas
This nigga outside
County,
the
the
courtroom
surrounding
film.
areas at this point. Do you know approximately how much time he spends in the greater Dallas area per month?
I'd say 3/4 of the time.
3/4 of the
That
time.
boy Yella don't be out here no more. So you ducking faith for that white boy at 24.
Yeah, y'all ain't never seen no shit like this before, man. Shit getting real, man. Shit getting real. I'm hearing that's a badass attorney you got, though. I'm hearing that's a badass
Now,
attorney Yella
as
Beezy
far
got.
as his ability to
How you
travel
get off on
nature of that, like
How do you
playing
get out,
and
bro?
getting
Like,
around, you're aware that he travels quite a bit.
damn.
Private jet, commercial, all of that, correct?
Yes.
Private
Does
jet,
he have
and
access
he still
to
got
his
a
own
bill.
private jet?
No.
He ain't got no money to make that $2 million
Better say no.
bond.
Nigga got a private jet. He can pay that $2 million.
Then that shit crazy, bro.
Do you know approximately how often he does fly private?
No, I don't.
But when he does that, he
Your mama
would have
know.
to pay for those bills as well, correct?
Correct.
Do you agree with me that flying private is not the cheapest thing in the world to do?
Yes.
No further mistakes.
Yella asked the question like a
Anything else
motherfucker.
from Mr. Bennett?
No further questions,
Excuse
Josh.
me.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yella confused about what the fuck going on right now.
I'm trying to see if he got the money or not.
They trying to say you a flight risk, my nigga. They
Yeah.
trying to paint you out to be a flight risk, nigga. They are painting a picture of a flight risk, my nigga.
Now make a property owner.
Yes.
Judge, a lot of us have been down here at this courthouse for 30 years. I'm not gonna go over the law. I know you understand the bail bond, how we have in law. I just wanted to point out in some of these cases where there's high profile in the state.
Yeah, JB, that's a badass attorney Yella got. That's a badass attorney. I done heard about him.
Criminal district court.
I heard about him.
The court that we're in. That was
They
a
say the boy
high-profile
undefeated.
case. That case involved an NBA player.
He ain't gonna be undefeated with this one.
Initially set
Now
by
motherfuckers talking.
the magistrate in the jail with a probable cause affidavit, where they had knowledge of the facts from what the police said. And that bond was originally set at $500,000.
Damn.
It was later reduced by the court to $100,000 with conditions. Co-defendant in that case, Larry Jenkins, cause number F2076397. This is the same set of facts case.
That shit
Where the
crazy.
magistrate with a probable cause affidavit set it for $750,000.
Okay,
Another case
Okay,
in the state
okay.
of Texas versus Antoine Franklin.
he bad. He came. That's homework. That's homework. He bad. He bad. He came in with his homework. He went and presented other cases that was exactly like Yella Beezy cases. Same bond amounts or different bond amounts, but the same type percentages when it came to bond reduction. Same scenario. Same. You know what I mean? He came. He came ready to work, man. He came and he got that motherfucker lower, man. He came ready to work.
Capital murder case, 522-76141. This involved a famous football player out of Oklahoma. That case was set by the magistrate for $500,000. Again, probable cause affidavit. He was later reduced by the court to $200,000. Judge,
He
in dealing with the bond schedule, you have bond conditions here that require electronic monitor. They have several conditions of probation, check-in and curfews. We're proffering to the court here that the court has set bonds down here in Dallas County where the typical murders range between 150 and 200,000. And a capital
He got
murder
it
range
though.
when these cases in between 500 and 750,000 where the magistrate set them. The thing in this case that we're proffering, the magistrate had no probable cause affidavit. They had no facts. And in this case, we're asking.
You got facts though in this case. That's the crazy part about it.
We'll argue here, but I just want to proffer those
pretty
three
score was
cases.
good.
All right. Anything else?
We're closing and we'd just like to argue.
Okay. State.
Your Honor, I would just, if I could, just briefly.
See what the state got, man. What y'all got?
I'd also like to proffer just two cases since defense has brought up some cases that have come here from Dallas County. The first one I would like to bring up is F2475475. Defendant's name is Chaz Booth out of the 194th Judicial District Court. He's currently sitting in jail on a capital murder charge for $2 million. That defendant is not a celebrity, a basketball player, a football player, a musician, an artist, or anything like that.
Okay. What's the bond on that one?
$2 million.
Oh, 2 million.
He is a 20-year-old who is charged with capital murder.
But Yella
Additionally, we have
Beezy doing
Jordan Owens,
fucking
who was recently sentenced.
special treatment. Goddamn, that shit crazy as fuck.
Okay.
3, also a capital murder in his
You got
bond
somebody
was
telling on
at
this fool, and he still
1.5
got a
million,
fucking
and I believe
bond.
that was in
That's crazy.
the 282nd Judicial District Court.
I'm trying to say Dirk ain't getting no
That's
more
as far
fucking
as
bond, so
cases
I ain't get a
going.
fucking bond.
I'm not gonna go back and forth, so that's all we have as far as rebuttal.
Your arguments?
We'll wait and reserve the right for rebuttal.
Judge, I'll begin and then Mr. Cusco will finish up with that. Your Honor, as you know, under 1715, the court considers certain facts in the bond reduction hearing and determining whether to reduce the bond. Here in this hearing, the
I'm gonna be Yella Beezy uncle, that little dude beat up outside the courtroom right there with that dirty ass shade.
The arrest affidavit of our client, that does not exist, but you do and have reviewed the arrest affidavits of Kewan White and Mr. Brown. Those arrest affidavits were taken on Kewan White was December 8, 2020, Devin Brown, March 18th of 2021. The offense itself is approximately 4 years and 4 months ago when it occurred. You carefully review those affidavits and set out how the offense, and you saw the video. Nowhere in those affidavits is there any mention of our client, any mention of his role, any mention of connection to this case in either one of those affidavits that you have before you that you can consider. As far as the proffer given by the state, they choose what they can proffer. They said they have one person who overheard a conversation after the incident that happened on the highway in which he heard money being discussed and our client present at that during that conversation about paying money. You received no information in the proper as to
conspiracy, so you still gonna take somebody in jail. I take people to jail on conspiracies all the fucking time.
For coming forward now, this time, 4 years, 4 months later, with this information. You only have the, you don't even have a proffer.
Let me run that back one more time. Run one more time. Let me run this back.
The information you have before you that you can consider. As far as the proffer given by the state, they choose what they can proffer. They said they have one person who overheard a conversation after the incident that happened on the highway in which he heard money being discussed.
But he told the exact amount of money Yella Beezy had withdrew out of his account.
During that conversation.
So how the fuck is he free? Like,
you received no
a bond rather. She don't make no sense.
The credibility of that witness, if they have a bias or a motive for coming forward now at this time, 4 years, 4 months later, with this information. You only have the, you don't even have a proffer that this was a confidential informant, which you know requires some type of vetting, just that it's a person who said they were present during this one conversation. And that's the only evidence that you have before you this hearing that connects him to this offense. The state also proffered a bank record that said there was after the incident in November of 2020, there was a withdrawal of $40,000 cash. No proffer was made as to
if he can't prove what he did with that 40,000, he's out of there.
To the other defendants charged in this offense. You've received no information of a text message.
You can't prove what you did with that 40 ball. You out of there, fam.
That our client paid for this murder, any type of remuneration, no recording of any sort, just this person who came forward and said he overheard this conversation. As far as the bank records,
say it, didn't he?
The only thing in evidence for the court are records that were back in 2020 when they quoted two different accounts, which accounted for $800,000. You've heard no evidence as to his current financial bank records and what is in there. You only have before you testimony of the defendant's grandmother who told you he cannot make the bond, has not been able to make the bond, he cannot make a $2 million bond. I'll let Mr. Beasley finish with the other parts of the argument.
Judge, thank you. I'm not gonna go back over what Mr. Shook said. What the court has before you is a case that's been investigated for 5 years. And my client, anyway, is a citizen in this community that has no flight issues. He He has not left this community. He stays in this
Man,
community.
gang, what they
His
really got,
family is
y'all.
sitting right back
Talk to me in
here.
the chat. What do they really
He
got,
did
man?
when he put the hit out.
What's
He
the
went
evidence that's
overseas.
really, killing Yella right now? What they got?
Ties to this community. The current bond conditions that you have in place with a leg monitor would be whatever concerns that the state may have or the court may have to know where he is. His grandmother has worked down here and understands how to communicate with the court. We have people and the bond restrictions of that. The court is aware of how significant the bond restrictions are in keeping them and writing a bond. Judge, we're coming at this is a significant oppressive and punitive bond and under the law, in our opinion. We believe that the magistrate, when she set this bond, did not have any evidence in front of her and set it high. We also believe that after 8 days, had he had the money, he would have posted it, and he's sitting here in jail. In that those cases that the state and I have talked about, the court is well aware of a wide range that you have, but given these facts that Mr. Shook went over with no corroboration, we don't know anything about their case, this witness, who they are, not we, the court doesn't. And given the facts presented, we're asking you to reduce this bond to an appropriate amount where he can abide by the conditions and come to court.
That's crazy, bro.
Okay, thank you. State.
Yeah, Sean, just briefly.
With the judicial.
Evidence they got, gang.
In regards
What
to
they working with,
individuals'
from what we hear,
ability to pay the
as of
bond,
today.
Ms. Alexander testified specifically that she is not involved in her grandson's business and doesn't keep up with his financial stuff. So she really was not in a position to testify what he can and what he cannot afford. She did testify to the fact that he is a double platinum, I believe as of recently 2 weeks
Man, it's
ago,
a light
recording artist, that he travels about a quarter of the month, that he lives in a mansion in Frisco, that he drives a Denali, a bulletproof Denali, which also will lead into safety concerns. So the only thing that the court has as far as ability to pay or not to do it, or not having an ability to pay this bond, is the bank records, which I proffered to the court, as well as his own grandmother saying that he's a successful artist living in a mansion up in Frisco, that flies on private jets and travels.
Salute, Jazzy, baby. Salute.
The important thing about the Denali is not just the fact of the cost and all of that, but it's the fact that when we're talking about safety concerns for the community, one of the factors that the court should take into consideration is if this individual were to get out, is there a viable safety concern? The fact that the defendant has a bulletproof.
Let's go, gang, to wait for that
and
cash
no
app.
one
Let's
at
go,
the
gang, to
time
wait for
was
both
arrested
cash
in
app.
it 8 days ago. That should tell you all you need to know. And that's not just based off of pure jealousy. Your Honor has been doing this long enough to know that is based off of something much greater than just pure jealousy. As far as safety circumstances for the community, this is, as defense has stated, a very high profile case. And this defendant is very well known, not only locally, not only in the state.
Do they have a rent?
But they had one song.
Do they really have a
This
rent?
individual has the means and the resources and the reach to get to.
Yeah, one song.
Is a true concern that the court should also take into consideration. And that this was part of a bigger thing that was going on in 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, culminating in the death of Melvin Noble. The circumstances surrounding it are not only the offense in itself, but the circumstances building up to Mr. Noble's death. And Your Honor, I didn't want to go back and forth with the defense on proffering cases of bonds and $2 million and $3 million bonds. But the truth is, this is a capital murder for remuneration. And the defendant is charged with paying other individuals to take another human life. And he has the financial means and the reach to do it. In fact, I think it's important that there was another victim. This was at noon on I-35 leading into downtown Dallas. 44 fired cartridge casings.
Damn.
Who knows how many others were knocked away by the cars that kept driving by.
Damn.
Melvin Noble was hunted down on November 11th,
That nigga shot
2020.
45.
Of Dallas.
Ooh.
He was
It
missing
could
a
have been
lot.
so much worse, and that's a terrible
He
thing.
was
to
running
say
trying to
when it's a
aim.
capital murder courtroom.
45
with
cases.
numeration,
Damn.
That nigga missed a lot of shots.
where he has paid another man
That car must have been
to
hit up,
hunt
man.
down and kill somebody in broad daylight.
Damn,
Based
45
off the whole
shots.
testimony and the facts
Damn,
that we
3.
presented in this court, we'd ask that
They
you
was trying to get your ass, bro.
leave
You
the
was
bond where it's at.
damn, boy.
Currently at $2 million.
All right, let me
payroll,
have
salute,
the
gang.
exhibits, and then if you all will give me about 10 minutes.
Salute to everybody in the goddamn building, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Let me see.
Evidence or lack of evidence that the state, the office.
45 shell case.
Okay, the court.
Damn.
Court, ready? Yes, Judge.
Smash that like button. Y'all gonna drop that link in the chat too tonight. We're gonna break some of this shit down, gang.
That's crazy, fam.
The
My boy
court
ain't have a
is going
chance.
to, reduce the
On
bond
him, boy.
to $750,000. The court took into consideration, certainly, the biggest consideration was the offense, the severity of this particular offense. It's pretty egregious to watch that video.
Yeah, that shit was sad,
But the
bro.
court also took into consideration
Damn.
the evidence or lack of evidence that the state presented. That was a factor also.
Hey,
Another concern I had was the financial statement that the defendant was to put on file. He didn't seem to take that very seriously at all.
So why did
I ain't
you
got
bail?
shit.
That causes me concern about whether or not he's
So
taking
y'all still
it
let him
seriously
out on bail when you see he ain't taking this shit serious.
against him.
Come on, bro.
So I am going to set the bond at $750,000
God
with
damn.
the
That's still a lot of money.
bond conditions that were already set. But included on that, I want it to be very clear,
Listen to this.
that you are to have no contact, direct or indirect, no threatening or harassment of any victim, witness.
Who are you gonna three gone?
If it's you or
Where
anybody
he
on your
gone?
behalf,
Who you
there's
gonna
going to be a
three?
problem. Do you
His probably just
understand that?
gone.
Okay, you all can stand. I'm talking to you now.
Take note on that. Take note on that.
So that's
Get back
going to
to
be a concern. And then I want to make sure that you provide the court with correct information regarding your personal contact.
Excuse me.
Because basically, this affidavit seemed to be your way of saying, forget y'all. I don't want
But
your
you still letting them out. Like
seemed to be your way of saying, forget y'all. So you need to provide
shit that made no sense.
correct, accurate information regarding who is your person of contact should there be any type of problem. I hope that you're taking this seriously because your responses in this affidavit kind of indicate that you're not. You understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is there anything else?
No, you're gonna say, Your Honor.
Anything else from the defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Tell me, gang, what did we just hear, gang? Smash that like button, man. What did we just hear, gang? You know what? Look. First of all, I heard the judge say, the bond reduction was granted due to a lack of evidence, from the goddamn state. And I'm not saying that's all the state got, but we got to ask ourselves, is there really a rat? I'm not hearing nothing about no rat. And I know the state ain't gonna put all they cards on the table right now, but I think if they had one of the goddamn, they spoke on the affidavits that Devin Brown and Keywan White wrote back in 2020 and 21, and they broke it down. This man's name was never brought up. I think if they had heard that these niggas, or they seen evidence that these guys had changed their statement, I think that would have been brought up. I think they would have brought it up. They would have brought that up and said, look, back then they said this, so why are they saying this now? You know what I mean? If it was a rat involved, I'm not for sure. We gotta ask ourselves, is it really a rat involved? You know what I mean? Because Benzo Bleen seemed like he was confident just a few. I don't believe that interview is new. You know what I mean? I don't believe that interview is new. But I do believe that Benzo Bleen. Benzo Bleen seemed like he wasn't finna break down no time soon. Do y'all think Devin Brown is talking? Devin Brown was brought from the feds back to Dallas about a month or two ago, and people are saying Devin Brown is talking. I mean, who is the rat, gang? Who is the rat? Because we're hearing about a witness that overheard a conversation where they could put Yella Beezy into this murder for hire situation. So far, that's all we really know is that somebody overheard. Now, this is my thing right here. Who the fuck overheard this conversation? Think about it. It gotta be some niggas they trust. It gotta be some niggas real close to them for them to be in a room talking around this person about this shit. This gotta be a right-hand motherfucking man. Then it also gotta be somebody that's been in trouble, because why was this information presented to the motherfucking authorities unless this was somebody that was pressing or somebody that was in trouble and need to get themselves out of something? But it gotta be somebody that's real close. I don't think they would have said this for any random chick. I don't think that, y'all. This is a conversation that it's only maybe 2-3 niggas in the room, fam. This is some shit we don't want to get out to nobody, nigga. This is a top dog secret. This is a secret, nigga. We don't want nobody to know about this shit. It could change our lives, my nigga, if anybody hear about this shit. Who do y'all think this motherfucking witness is, man? Talk to me in the chat, gang. Who do y'all think this witness is? It's a girl. People saying Earl Spence. Herb G said baby mama for sure. Sweet Pea say Big Stepper. Trap Boy, okay. Nurse K say it's a female. Y'all think about it, gang. I mean, come on, y'all. Let's be 100, gang. Yella Beezy don't come off like a dumbass nigga. After Mo 3 was gunned down, Yella Beezy knew not to say shit about nothing. He was the number one nigga keeping this shit under the wraps, as far as, Trap Boy Freddy online laughing and shit, making people think, what's going on over there? Yella Beezy ain't saying shit. I mean, we even see Banzo Bling during interviews and shit like that. We see Devin Brown putting out statements and shit. Yella Beezy ain't said shit. So who the fuck was Yella Beezy around? I think just a random ass broad, just a random ass fuck down, just a little side thing, a little knockdown, something. She was just standing around, a little chick. And he told that them niggas talking about this whole play in front. I mean, I could be wrong, man. Maybe niggas are that fucking stupid. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What do y'all think, gang? Reem said Devin. Yeah. Could it be that this witness didn't get no money? Could it be that this witness was just a nigga that showed Banzo Bling where somebody stayed at and just directed him there where to go and shit? Maybe Banzo told the nigga, hey, man, maybe he brought it to the table. Banzo got the bread, and maybe he just, Banzo, man, I don't know. I would think Banzo hit the nigga with something, man. I'm going to show you where the nigga at, fam. I'm going to take you to the nigga, fam. I know exactly where he at. I'm in contact with somebody in the house right now, fam. Devin Brown got all the information to get to Mo 3. So, I mean, Devin Brown would have to be pleading guilty. I mean, Devin Brown finna plead guilty, my nigga. It is. He finna plead. He should be pleading guilty. Yeah, he should be pleading guilty. If this is Devin, he should be pleading guilty. So, who think Yella Beezy gonna rat on somebody?
Shit, I do.
Queen said Trap and Earl paid. Why ain't Trap and Earl in jail right now, then? Remember, they got a witness that's telling about this conversation. Remember that. They got a witness, Queen 88, that's already breaking this shit down. That's telling them who involved like that. Why is there not warrants out for them niggas? If this is where I'm confused about these payments. If a witness, and maybe they taking their time, I don't know, but if a witness went forward on Yella Beezy and they done hawk this nigga, he the big dog. They done took him down, locked him up, reduced his bond, and them niggas ain't been brought in yet. But we heard the judge talk to Yella Beezy about, when I let you out, don't fuck with nobody, don't intimidate no witnesses, no witness tampering, none of that. So why would they just leave these other niggas on the street with all this being out here now? You know what I mean? Because if I'm Trap Boy, I'm most definitely finding out who the fuck this witness is, nigga. I'm trying to figure this shit out. I'm trying to find out who locked up with this nigga. I'm trying to figure out who the fuck this witness is. Why give them niggas this kind of time? Put all this information out while there's still arrests to be made. You know what I mean? If they got the same charge that Yella gonna have, murder for hire. Why take down Yella Beezy and not grab everybody at once, since a witness already gave everybody up? I mean, where the rest of these niggas at?
Shit. Yella finna get some people up.
Coming soon, huh? I mean, would y'all agree, right? These niggas should be locked up too. Because remember, they got one witness that's gonna put everybody in the room and gonna talk about the money that was being given. Now they got more evidence on Yella Beezy. They saying they got this money situation where he took 40,000 out. But like the defense team said, Yella lawyer said, y'all have no proof that he gave that money to nobody or what he spent that money on. Y'all don't have no proof, right? Y'all got no proof of what he spent the money on. Because remember, he took it out in cash. So, I mean, I don't know. Unless they're going to find the serial numbers on the bills and trace them back to one of these niggas. I mean, how they going to ever prove that? I mean, from this bond hearing, it didn't sound like Yella. It don't sound like they got too much right now, man. I think if they had Banzo Bling saying, nah, nigga, I'm telling everything, fam. That means Banzo Bling is ready to take a deal. He's ready to plead guilty. And Yella Beezy is going down. This ain't gonna be a fair fight, nigga. I mean, this is some Cornelius Smith versus straight drop type shit, nigga. Remember that we watched that shit? That was a knockout, nigga. Cornelius Smith versus straight drop. Oh, that was horrible, nigga. So y'all telling me we finna see a part 2. We finna see Banzo Bling take the stand and just sit there and tell everything. And because Banzo don't seem like he ready to go down, my nigga. He don't seem like he ready to give it all up. Now Devin Brown, that's the nigga we ain't heard from. We don't know where Devin Brown is at. Niggas done lost him in the system. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Devin Brown, we know damn well Devin Brown went on that freeway. We know damn well Devin Brown is not a shooter. We know damn well Banzo Bling was in that car by itself. So where the fuck was Devin Brown? Did he ever jump on the freeway at all? It is like, was that nigga I just showed him everything to do. I'm gonna go out there with you, fam. I'm texting. I'm still trying to find out for you. If the nigga in the house or not. What role did Devin Brown really play, gang? Talk to me, gang. What role did Devin Brown really play, man? Salute, man. Witness better not get it wrong or Earl Spence because that's a big lawsuit, defamation of character. Yeah, but it seemed like I said, y'all keep saying that, but remember, y'all, them niggas should be locked up. Judge Wood, I feel like they should be locked up. If the same witness threw Trap Boy Freddie and Earl Spence under the bus, then why are them niggas not in court too today? This should have been them niggas court day too. They should be in. I mean, we got enough to charge Yella for murder for hire, and one witness gave a statement about all these niggas. Then these niggas should all be in jail right now. What's taking the rest of them niggas so goddamn long? We know damn well Yella Beezy ain't finna tell on nobody. Hey, that nigga got his family back there, badass attorney on him and shit. That nigga ain't going down at a fight. Oh, he taking this shit all the way from OJ Simpson shit. We know Yella Beezy ain't snitching on nobody. Because remember, Yella Beezy said he don't know what the fuck is going on. He's sticking to that shit. Yella finna ride this shit all the way out. So when you say Yella Beezy is about to snitch on somebody, that's the motherfucking lie. In order to cooperate, he would have to plead guilty. If he gonna say, yeah, me, this nigga, and this nigga, we did that. Yella Beezy, grandma, his mama, they about to fight, nigga. This is a fight, nigga. They going all the way with this shit. So anybody saying Yella Beezy is gonna snitch is giving y'all following the wrong niggas. Yella Beezy ain't about to say shit, nigga. He about to take this shit all the way. His family behind them, they get money together right now and shit. Like they a family right now. They a family, nigga. This shit real. Grandma used to work at the goddamn courthouse. This shit real, nigga. Shit, yeah, Yella not finna go down. Yella not telling on nobody, nigga. I'm telling you, if you think Yella finna tell, y'all don't get it. In order for him to tell, he gotta. If Yella Beezy tell on himself, he's still gonna get about 25, 30 motherfucking years, man. They still gonna get about 25. This is a capital murder case. He's still getting about 30. They be gonna drop that shit in the murder, or man, he's still getting some time, man. That nigga still, even if he rat, man, he's still facing about 30 piece, 20 piece, 25, 30. So I don't, yeah, man. Smash that goddamn like button, gang. Smash that like button, man. I mean, like I said, could Banzo Bling just be the shooter, man? We always just picture Devin Brown being on that freeway. Devin Brown was not out there, gang. This is strictly Banzo Bling's doings. I believe Devin Brown was out there to show him what time. Devin Brown most definitely had to put this play together. You did. Devin Brown had to put the play together, man. I'm starting to think, I wonder, was Devin Brown, did he get any money at all? Or was he a flunky or, or did he bring Banzo to the table? You know what I mean? Did Devin go to Yella, put it in his ear, say, my niggas, okay, bet, fam. Yeah, just throw me this, fam. I'm gonna handle that, my nigga. Yeah, I got a little partner, fam. You know what I mean? You know what's the name, nigga. Yeah, he gonna come with me, fam. Bet. I wanted that nigga shoot Devin the bread, And then Devin hit bands off with a couple dollars, or you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know. It could have went down like that. Or it could have been Devin was just a goofy who just, Banzo got some bread. He said, I'm going to show you where the nigga at, fam. I talked to my son. He over there right now. It's 1 or 2, man. But we know Devin ain't no shooter. Devin didn't shoot nobody, man. Devin was
But he
not
gave
on
that
that
drop
freeway.
up, though.
When we seen them niggas coming, them niggas was racing. We didn't see no other cars behind them, fam. You know what I mean? We didn't see nobody else trying to keep up with that shit, really. Even when Mo3 stopped his car for a long time, Devin would have, by that time, Devin would have came running down and would have drove up behind that nigga by that time, fam. Would have jumped out the whip, went around a few cars. You would have seen Devin on camera, nigga, if he would have ran up. So I don't think Devin is ever on the freeway at all, gang. Smash that motherfucking like button, man. Smash the like button, man. Let me see. Where did I want to go with this shit, man? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I most definitely want to do this, gang. Y'all smash that like button, man. Smash that goddamn like button, man. I think it's a lot of new. I mean, a lot of shit came out today, gang. But what did we really learn new, man? What did we really learn new? That it's a witness, gang, that somebody besides Devin Brown or Banzo Bling is talking. You feel me? Somebody besides them boys are talking. Somebody else is talking. We all are saying that it's Devin Brown or Banzo Bling that's snitching. But, we don't really know no more, man. They said this conversation was heard in the free world. Somebody overheard this shit in a room. But we know for a fact that Devin Brown is going to be in that room. We know Banzo Bling is going to be in that room. You know what I mean? I'm guessing, damn. I mean, I don't know. Trap Boy Freddy could have been in that room. Not saying he was, because I still wanted the Trap Boy even know about the whole shit sometime when he jumped his ass online. I'm like, maybe the nigga didn't know. I got to give him a benefit of the doubt.
It was right down the street, bro.
Did that when you knew your partner had that body on his hands. There's no way you went that hard. Start making songs and shit. Tell me you didn't run to the studio. I just caught a body. Tell me you didn't run to the studio for a body. I just caught. You got to be out your motherfucking mind. Nigga, you tripping, my nigga. You tripping. So I don't know about that, man. I don't know, gang. Smash that like button, gang. Shoot everybody in the goddamn bit. Let me see. Let's argue, man. Queen 88, what's good, gang? Salute.
Okay, I'm gonna say this and drop down because I know JB finna be up here. Not tonight. Okay, so what I learned was if you listen to the end, he said he overheard a conversation.
Okay.
So that lets us know that it's a male and not a female that was around him. Okay. Now, if you look at this, our good old buddy Trap. Okay. Didn't Trap go to jail and had like less time or something? Was it a gun charge or something? Where he had in the standard 5 years and he did what? 16 months? Don't quote me.
He did 8 months.
But didn't he catch a gun charge, right?
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't in there that long.
So
the boy in there telling. I said it.
Hold on. So
okay.
You saying Trap was supposed to have done 5 years?
For unlawful possession of a felon in a federal, ain't that automatic 5? I don't know.
I'm not for sure if it's automatic 5. Tell me the chat. Remember the cash bags that he expert on the feds. But so you think that and what did Trap end up doing, like a year?
Yeah, I think a year and some change, I think.
88. You mean to tell me, I know you smarter than this. You mean to tell me you think Trap Boy Freddy gave Yella Beezy and the whole murder play up so he was legal to God's 3 years or 3.5 years?
Now, because he probably because he probably had some hand in it, and they're gonna grant him that because they want the big fish and the other big fish. Now, if you look, they said a portion of it was paid. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. I know what I'm talking about. They said a portion was paid. A portion. So Trap had to give up probably Beezy, right? To keep his hands up out of it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. But here's your man's right here. It's what you really want. I overheard it. Even though I probably got something to do with it, can't prove it, but I overheard it. Plus other evidence and Earl paid some money as well.
Hold on. Queen, are you saying that Trap Boy Freddy has admitted to his guilt, or he's saying he had nothing to do with it? I overheard what they said. I overheard what they had going on.
We don't know what he said. We don't know. We don't know what he said, but we know they were granting him something. He got some part in it for him to snitch and grant him a lesser time or some type of immunity. Okay, y'all laughing, but go ahead. No, I really don't care.
So you mean to tell me badass Trap Boy Freddy finna take a stand?
Maybe.
Queen. All right, come on.
Anything is. I'm telling you, anything is possible. It makes sense to me. How the hell you get caught with a pistol? You're a felon and you only get so much time.
Charge.
Man, all right.
That's
okay.
You saying that shit like 30 cheese. You know, on some TPD shit. Like you give me a case where you say he's supposed to serve maybe a 5-piece, he served maybe a year or less. I don't know if that's enough for him to throw his man in jail for murder and Queen 88 be a witness on the case. For the whole Dallas and the whole Oak Cliff to see Trap Boy Freddy turn on Yella Beezy for 4-5. Wait, I'm gonna tell you right now, direct your investigation. So you know what I mean? Come on now. I'm not saying take Trap out of it, but that's you have to direct it somewhere else.
Okay, so what about Earl?
Okay, there we go. Okay, all right, Earl Spence. There we go, Earl Spence. Earl Spence. I don't know. Earl Spence, I mean, real quiet nigga, never looked the same after Mo 3 died, after he got them hands put on him. I don't know, man. Now, we only saying Earl Spence because we believe that video with him getting crashed in that car, we just said out the blue gang. We just said, hey, y'all, that was Mo 3 chasing that nigga. If you go back and watch the video, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. When I watched that video, it don't look like the car that's coming like maybe 15 seconds later is really chasing that nigga. I mean, it looked like they were just kind of driving by, you know what I mean? So I think that's, you know what I mean, that's hearsay. I mean, do Earl really got anything to do with this shit? I'm not saying that, you know, maybe he don't. I'm not saying, I know Yella his boy, but do we have any real evidence that 3 ever tried to kill Earl Spence? Because like I said, if Mo 3 is chasing Earl Spence, he got to be talking about getting out that car and gunning his ass down because we know he's not going to put them hands on that nigga. So, I mean, what was 3 chasing Earl Spence? He's going to kill the middleweight champion of the world? He's going to kill that nigga in the middle of the street? Like,
I believe that was 3 behind there. I really do. Listen to Straight Out the Gym.
We don't have enough, though. We don't have enough.
Yeah, we don't have enough. All we have is lyrics. And they're going to use those same lyrics to paint him like he's a monster. You know what? Y'all think I don't know what I'm talking about. So just pay me my money and y'all have a good night.
88, you bullshit, 88. Come on now.
Okay. All right.
88, stay with me now. We remember Trap Boy Freddy doing an interview saying that he rapped about one of his partners, you know, getting killed and niggas took the dope out the house. He said Mo 3 would made a song about it, and the whole time he just threw a bone out there, man. All the dope was still there. They just wanted to see what Mo 3 bound the bone because Mo 3 was the type of nigga who, if he found out something happened to any of the niggas in the hood, not saying he didn't do it sometimes, but even if he just heard about some other shit going on, they say he'll rap about it. You know what I mean? And kind of make fun of them niggas with it. So I don't know if everything Mo 3 rapped about all the time was really his doings. Not saying he wasn't sliding. I'm just saying I think the nigga was so talented he would take any situation and just kind of put it into art form. You get it?
Yeah, I'm not trying to be funny. No, I don't. I want my payment on May the 1st. And when I want my moderator stick because I'm about to take over the SCO moderators. Okay, I know for a fact Trap Snitch, and you're gonna see by May the 1st.
Damn.
You're gonna see by May the 1st.
Look,
mark my words, so you're gonna see by May the 1st. Scott, where's JB at? You see how JB trying to push it over? Where's JB at, Scott?
JB don't want to smoke with you. JB ain't been doing his homework like you. I don't think. I mean, you've been kind of doing your homework. JB ain't been doing his homework, so you know what I mean. JB just know he fuck with Yella Daddy, so that's his partner. So he just know he want Yella free. That's all. JB just want Yella free. You know, salute to Oak Cliff in this bitch too. Shout out to everybody. If it's free Yella Beezy in this bitch, say that shit for real. If it's free Yella Beezy in this bitch, please say that right now, goddamn it. If it's free Yella Beezy in this bitch, man. JB, what's good, fam?
Man, free Yella.
I knew I could say what I said.
Come on,
free Yella Beezy. Hey, JB said free Yella Beezy.
Come on, JB.
Let's go.
You looking right now at a picture of a courtroom, bro. A judge right there. When they would have issued the warrant for Yella, whenever they got the information on everybody else, they would have put the names in the indictment because the judge would have had to sign off on the other people that's involved in it. It's just like when they got 3 people on one day. They got Brick Baby, they got the Lance nigga, they said one of them is still at large.
Talk to him, JB.
Right now, they will be saying Earl Spence is at large under the indictment that the judge put out because we got evidence that 3 people put up a bag. We have
they
one.
Need more,
one of them,
JB.
One of them is Yella Beezy because we got him. We have his indictment. So we're not going to go back to the judge again. Hey, judge, check this out. I need you to do another one because there's somebody else. I said, why the fuck you didn't?
Yeah, it's called a pocket warrant. Have you heard of a capious pocket warrant?
Man,
Have you heard of the police keeping quiet till they get everything that they need to get them a pocket warrant? You know he's a high flight risk.
They not being quiet about Rich and Yella Beezy. You already
they
said
already have
Because
them.
that's what I'm saying. They already got them. But
What you
have you heard
drinking
of a
on?
pocket
What are
warrant?
you drinking
They
on?
probably,
88.
Sco, this is what I'm
88.
saying. No, Sco, listen, this is what I'm saying. They probably need more evidence, but they are creeping up. Some more people going down. You think I'm just sitting up here talking? Y'all over here talking
Bro,
shit about me?
they saying that the man done paid a
that's
partial of the payment. Only a partial.
A portion.
A
We had the
portion
same
and
argument on
partial
my payment. A portion of the payment,
is
which
the
means it
same
wasn't just him
thing.
that paid, man.
They would have said others will be involved in it.
They not finna get a whole goddamn load at no
If they
damn hearing.
don't
This
tell
ain't no
you he paid
discovery.
a portion,
This is
that
a
means
bond hearing.
the
I
people
feel like they already
are
talked too
willing.
much when they said he.
Listen, that
I
means
feel like they
somebody is
halfway already talked too damn much. If you ask
somebody
me.
is willing
Hold on, that's
to do.
HCW fan. Hold on, HCW fan. Hold on, you got a little noise in the background. Hold on, I want to say this real. I want to say this. 88. Yeah. 88 is saying y'all that Earl Spence or Trap Boy Freddie will be brought in soon. She's saying that this bag was put together because we did hear the prosecution speak on portions. What portions mean, from different individuals. He said portions. So portions of the money that was paid for the hit. So 88 is saying that somebody else is gonna be brought in for sure. Now, I'm just confused because if this conversation was so good that they from this witness, the witness gave them so much that they had enough to go get Yella Beezy on this. Why didn't they go ahead and snatch the other niggas up too? Like, why don't you go ahead and say, nigga, we got them all, fam?
Because they need more. They knew that they bring in Beezy, make a bump, make a bell, throw his ass back out there. They can get more evidence to go ahead and tag the person they need. All right, y'all think I'm crazy.
Give me this. What is it about Yella Beezy? Because they heard the conversation about all of them. So what is it about Yella Beezy? What was the other evidence they had on Yella Beezy that they, you know what? No. This nigga most definitely going down. So yeah, let's get a warrant. We got enough on him. Well, because remember they said something about a money withdrawal. But is that money withdrawal really gonna hold up? Because we're hearing so far that the state ain't seen no evidence that the money withdrawn was given to nobody. A nigga was, cash stabbed, Zelle.
You don't never shoot your whole load.
Okay.
You don't never shoot your whole load. You do just enough to get by. You shoot him in the pinky toe, then you bust him in the temple when it's time. They shot him in the pinky toe, let him live a little bit, and then they gonna shoot his butt up. This is an analogy when they get to court and it goes to trial. Why would they shoot their whole load in a bond reduction? They already talked too much when they said he overheard.
Hold on, okay. Who was that? AWC Films. Talk to me, fam. Talk to me, bro.
Man, I'm trying to get in on this little bit, man, that Queen got going on because my boyfriend a wild.
Okay, so you saying Queen gonna owe you some money too?
Hell yeah.
So what you saying? There's no way they not gonna bring Errol Spence or Trap Boy Freddie in. You don't believe that?
Nah, man. Then shit, they did have something with that Errol Spence shit, man. That nigga he done to die himself. Hell, so shit, he ain't gonna say nothing.
Let me tell you something. Can I say something real quick, fellas? It's always the quiet ones. A scary person will do anything.
Nah, that's fake.
Always remember that. A
A
scary person will do anything, and it's always the quiet ones. See, y'all looking at Errol with this image, this American boxer, great father, great this, great that. He hang around a bunch of hood niggas. You don't know what these people do when they ain't got the spotlight on them. Let's keep it real.
We get that.
Man, Earl, come on, stop it. Earl know a bunch of street niggas. Yeah, your boy told you that, but man, Earl stay in the country, bro. Earl ain't nowhere around us niggas, man. Earl got a ranch. What you know how many niggas got a fucking ranch? You know who get a ranch? Niggas that don't want to associate.
I know a lot of niggas that got a ranch and bury bodies.
No, what I'm trying to stop. What I'm trying to tell you is he don't fuck with motherfuckers, bro. He get away from motherfuckers.
I gotta figure my
Man, you can't say you don't know. Is you with him 24/7? Come on,
and
JB.
whoever
Are you
told
with
you
Earl
that this nigga be with
24/7? Are you with this man 24/7 to know what he do? Come on,
only
so
time you
let's
see
talk
Earl,
common sense,
let me tell you something. Only time you see Earl pop out is a major fucking event. Other than that, that man is with his girls, bro.
Okay. Look, I'm not gonna say that.
He went with his girls last night when he was getting drunk and y'all per se drunk and flipping the goddamn Ferrari. Where's the kids did? I ain't trying to hear that, man.
Hold on, 88. Look. All I'm saying is this, 88. We don't have any solid proof that Earl Spence really was trying to, get Mo3 knocked off. I mean, I know a lot of people say that I mean, I hear about the car shit. Rainwater has never denied that was Mo3 in that car. You know what I'm talking about? You know, but then again, we both know that Rain done said a bunch of shit. And you are besides me, you got to be the next biggest witness. And then Rain done told you all kind of wild shit. What the fuck is this talking about? You know what I mean? Like, he jumped online and said all kind of shit. Like, okay. Later on, he'd be like, nah, I was just saying some shit. Right or wrong?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
Yeah, he's a troll.
Yeah, he's a troll. So, yeah, I mean, we both know Rain and troll shit out everybody. Rain had called you before and told you before he trolled the internet, right?
I don't know about all that. What I'm saying is,
yes, that nigga's a troll. So I'm saying when he say some shit like that, like man, I'd be like, man, all right, we don't really fucking know. I don't know if that's real or not. So I don't want to say that Mo3 was chasing Earl Spence because we don't have any real proof of that. 88, we don't have no proof of it. If they arrest that nigga, if they arrest Earl Spence, man, I'm gonna say nobody's gonna be surprised because we've been hearing his name for years. So I'm not gonna say everybody's gonna be shocked, but damn. Man, that'd be great. That's like a motherfucking movie, nigga. You know what I mean? The champion.
okay. So you mean to tell me? Okay, movie, so let's say that maybe he's not okay, but let's say it does say what I'm saying does make sense because he knew allegedly that 3 was after him as well. Can we agree to that?
You
saying that?
You said Earl Spence knew Mo3 was after him?
Yeah.
Man, 3 just used to fuck with the nigga because he felt like the nigga was scared of the nigga, bro.
And the scary one will get you up out of here first.
No, what I'm trying to
say. What are you
talking
about?
88, ain't no, come on now. I heard about
all right, it's cool.
Earl Spence. I heard about little altercations or, maybe just the fact that Earl Spence fucked with Yella so hard and him and 3 days all live in the same building or something like that. But I never heard no real, like it was so bad between them niggas that it was murder play talking. You know what I mean? Earl wanted 3 dead, 3 wanted Earl dead. And I know. Earl Spence and Yella Beezy, they both, you know what I mean? They got the same, what's the name of that chain they got on? The same piece they wear. What's the name of that shit? JB, what's the name of that shit they wear? Man down. We know they both got that man down piece on. They well connected, but does that mean Earl Spence paid to get Mo3 knocked the fuck off? I'm just trying to keep everybody's options open on this shit. Queen, I hear what you're saying. I hear what JB saying. Let me hear what Toy is saying. Toy, talk to me, Skull Gang. Toy, you there? Toy got that Boost Mobile, man. Don't come over with that goddamn Motorola tonight. Let me see Josh. Where Josh Rural at, man?
I'm in this bitch. What it do, man? What it do?
My nigga, hey, look, fam. I know you a Mo3 sector nigga. You've been around for all this shit. You know what's going on, fam. Bro, talk to me, fam. When it comes to this situation, do you believe that Earl Spence or Trap Boy Freddy will be next to be brought in?
Man, I want to believe so. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like they all showed their face, man. They living. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when Trap popped up, when Earl Spence and Beezy was in Mexico, Trap on the highway, I feel like everybody showed you on the 11 what it was. Even the little subpart people that you may have seen on the highway recording, I believe everybody showed you from day one. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they have enough evidence to bring them in and all that, that's a different question. But I believe all them niggas at minimum knew something, which would make them accomplice.
Okay. Answer this, my nigga. Who is, they all involved in this shit? Yella, Earl, you know what I mean? That nigga Trap. Who is the witness, my nigga? Who in this room over here in this conversation shit? Who they trust? Somebody they really fuck with. We talking murder. We talking murder, my nigga. We talking no bull. We talking this shit gonna change our lives and get caught. Who the fuck was they comfortable enough to sit around and talk about this motherfucking murder plot against Mo3? Who was he think?
Now, if I'm not mistaken, when I heard the bond hearing, they said that whoever it is have a proffer agreement. I believe I heard that correct.
You did,
and that means that. When you get a proffer agreement, that means that you basically giving a statement in return for immunity, which would mean that you will probably have some type of association to either the case or a crime. You know what I'm saying? So
did I not scout?
No, 88.
I'm talking about with the person that I said, which is Trap. I just said that.
It'll be Devin. Because he already had.
Listen. This is why I said. Hold on. Listen.
Trap wouldn't have did no
I'm going on based off the facts that they need to bring somebody in.
He wouldn't have did no fucking.
I'm talking about the other person that is not in.
Okay. I agree exactly with what
Josh. I'm talking about the other person that is not in.
Let Josh take his shit. Let Josh pop his shit. Go ahead,
Josh.
I was basically done, you know what I'm saying? But to finish it off, shit, people forget, man. Devin from day one, y'all remember that phone call? He told y'all from day one, man. Look, everybody that play the role gonna have their day. It's like, so I don't even understand. Like, shit, it's obvious, is it? Like,
My nigga,
Yeah.
you
I'm
know.
gonna be honest with you. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. And I'm agreeing with that right now. I feel like if anybody is talking, this witness that they're saying, because remember, Devin is not a shooter. Devin is not on that freeway. They don't actually have Devin, I don't believe, on no camera, at least not on that damn freeway during that murder. Devin might be the nigga showing him where he is. Even if Devin got some paper, he's still not the shooter. You know what I mean? So he's a better witness than Banzo Bling could be. Hold on, let me see. Show game, Toy. I know you've been trying to get here, Toy. Talk to me, Toy. Toy, talk to me, Toy.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. Go ahead, Toy. I hear you.
Josh just fucked up at what I was gonna say with his big head ass. I was just gonna say like,
My bad.
what if the witness get up there and say like and pretend like Woody did the whole time? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they only got one witness, so what if he get up there and change his mind or he done been bought? You know what I mean? And he just get up there on some I don't recall type shit. But if he get like if his testimony if it's based on his testimony, then I would see him going with what
Okay.
he agreed to do.
So
So that's
Toy,
why Josh was.
so y'all, everybody agree that Banzo Bling is gonna be the shooter. That Banzo Bling gonna be the nigga that maybe they call on. You know what I mean? When it's time to lay some shit down. I mean, we can agree that, right? That's what we see, right? All right.
I don't think Banzo
Y'all,
Bling.
it's more witness. Yep. All right.
I don't think
I
Banzo
believe that
Bling
too.
is willing to cooperate.
Yeah.
That's
Right. Me
I don't
neither.
feel like he's a cooperating person. Like I feel like he thinks I'm finna hold it down. Like I think that's where he at with it because in his interview he ain't leading on like he finna tell on some niggas. He's saying, "Nigga, that wasn't me."
Boy, bubble.
That was in 2023, but he also said too. He also said too, Toya, that he didn't shoot that transmission, and we all know he did that
I know, but that's what I'm
allegedly.
saying.
Allegedly.
I feel like if the state tried to call on him as a witness, he wouldn't be like Devin. He wouldn't be like
Y'all
Devin
keep
ready to
focusing
tell
on these two, and there's
because they
more.
the only niggas in jail. 88. We not going.
Let me
Yeah,
help you out. No,
but
let me
more.
help 88 out.
All right.
Let me help you out, 88, because this is another aspect of it too. I know I said what I said at first, but this is another possibility. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong. There are some GRC people locked up. That's been locked up. They're not facing a RICO.
Let's go.
So that could be a possibility too. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
And what GRC niggas been in jail lately and then got out?
Now that I don't know. I just remember the paperwork coming through. You'll probably have to holler at a book or something. They read that whole little paperwork.
Okay, salute, gang. Salute everybody, goddamn building, man. Let me see. Hold on. Boogie, what's good, bro?
Yes, sir. Y'all can hear me here?
Yeah, we hear you, bro. Hey, break some of this shit down, my nigga. Who is this star witness, my nigga? Who is this witness that put this case together and got Yella Beezy locked up? They put the whole play out there, my nigga. You know what I mean? Who started this shit up? Who was the witness?
The star witness, man, I don't know, but I want to get to the point where they talking about he paid a portion of the money. What exactly what they say? He paid a portion of the money. Not that it means somebody else, you know what I'm saying, put in on it.
Some of
it. He just paid some of it. That's why he in the situation he in type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why the evidence so light. That's why everything looks so, it don't look like the Dolph case. When they grabbed them niggas, it was up. You know what I'm saying? We knew it was evidence dropping down their head. With this, it's just like, it feel a little slow to me.
It feel a little slow to you, gang. I
mean, 5 years was enough to gather up whatever they was trying to gather up. So
is Yella really facing some real time? How y'all? I mean, not real time. From what we heard today, y'all, Yella Beezy, the shit look like it's fucked up for Yella. The Yella, like he got a chance to answer. Like we said, we don't know everything the prosecution got. We gotta say that. 88. Right. I gotta say that. We don't know what the prosecution got. Like in the dog trial, we all guessing and looking at what's online, only to find out they got these niggas cooked. You feel me? So we don't know that. But what I'm saying is this. I feel like, I know in the Dolph case, it took time to get everybody, even with Govon, the nigga, you know what I mean, one of the middlemen, it took some time to get him. But in this situation, I'm saying if they got a witness that is saying they overheard a conversation with Yella Beezy, and they talk about this payment, and it seemed like they would know everybody involved. And I'm wondering what's taking so long to bring everybody else in, and this is the same evidence that was enough to get Yella Beezy locked up.
That's what I mean.
Because I feel like it's like a setup. That's how I feel.
88. So you telling me they're
They're
gonna give
trying
them
to get
time?
more.
They're gonna
They're
give
trying
them
to get
time to
more
flee?
proof,
They're gonna give them time to run?
right? So it doesn't fail.
No.
Right. Not only give them time to run, but you give them time to tamper with evidence.
Yeah, I already know
Exactly.
what
Yeah,
y'all
you
got
give them
against me
time to
too.
tamper with evidence.
I mean,
you give them so much time to tamper with evidence. If
But
they see
Scope,
Yella get locked up and they like, oh shit, nigga, oh shit.
Yeah.
If they
Scope,
got,
this
if they
the
got good witness,
problem.
that's putting them all in this shit.
This is what I'm trying to. This is the main thing people got to focus on. It's two niggas saying two different things. One of them has already agreed with a proffer. That means if he agreed to say what he said to get the proffer, or even if he don't, he's saying one thing. T1 is saying, shit, that nigga a lot like a mug because I ain't even the one that shot. So how could the nigga pay me? So off the rip, it throws out the murder for hire and makes a DA say, I see these two are just really trying to lower their sentence for themselves. They're both doing the same thing in their same way. One is saying
man,
he
what
didn't do
T1
it.
telling YouTube and what he probably actually telling people probably be two different things. My bad, though, JD. Go ahead.
No, what he would be now, he wouldn't be on the indictment where he is.
Yeah, his name is in the
His
indictment.
name
Okay,
is
so
in.
are y'all trying to say
Not yet.
that
Not
it was
yet.
Yella
This is
by
not the real
himself?
indictment. This is not the real indictment.
Oh man, that's the realest
What?
indictment because Yellow's wearing real handcuffs. He's in a real court.
I ain't never heard of a fake one.
Yeah.
What the
No,
fuck?
no,
What are
no.
y'all
Sometimes,
doing?
no.
Hold on, one at a time, gang. Hold on, one at a time, y'all. One at a
Man,
time.
Let me break it down. Let me break it down. Sometimes what they'll do is they'll whip up an indictment just to hold you. Then once they get you, or later on, they come out with the real detailed indictment, the more factual indictment.
Boy, let me tell you something. You got 180 goddamn days. When you in county and it's mail call, and you got an indictment, you got 180 fucking days. It ain't no fake one. It ain't no real one. Stop getting into this internet shit and focus on real fucking life.
The real thing
I ain't
is
saying fake and
another
real. I'm just saying the more substantial
There's
one. I'm
no
saying the more
such
substantial.
thing as a fake indictment.
JB, hold on. Hey, this is what I want to say. This is what I want to say real quick. I want to say this, and I want to say at the end of the day, do y'all think Yella? I'm asking my chat right now. I'm talking to the chat. Chat. Do y'all think from the evidence y'all heard today, does Yella Beezy sound he has a hard road ahead of him? Or do y'all think it's a lack of evidence? The judge only granted the bond reduction because of a lack of evidence. So you feel like, you know, the prosecution or the state would have came to the table with more just to make sure he didn't get out, to make sure, you know, it's one deal. It's hard to fight a case from the inside. You know what I mean? Like doing on the outside is so much easier than the inside. And you think they would have brought more to this bond reduction, you know what I mean, to make sure this nigga don't get out. He can't tamper with no evidence. He can't get on the phone call with no nigga. He can't, you know what I mean, bother no witnesses. And you know what I mean. So I mean, I'm worried about the goddamn state right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm a little concerned with the goddamn state and what evidence they really got and who they witness is. Now, Devin Brown being the witness, y'all, that's one of the best things I think I heard all night, or one of the things, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's like we don't really know what's going on with Devin Brown at all. We don't know. All we know is he came from the feds and he back in Dallas. And the minute he get here, shit start moving and changing. So, and they say whoever came up with this goddamn evidence, whoever came up and told about this conversation, it was recently, right or wrong. Right. Y'all heard him say that, right? This evidence just got brought to the table. Just got brought to the. So, hey, somebody mute up. Somebody mute up. Toya, mute up. I got an echo. That's Toya shit. Well, I'm gonna say, yeah, you know what I mean? So I believe that whoever gave this evidence, they said they just gave the evidence. This shit just came in. The minute Devin Brown the minute his feds case is over with, now it finally hit him that, damn, I'm not going home still. Okay, because that's a new feeling. The whole time, I think that we seen Keywan White say, he was like, man, we seen a video of Keywan White saying, man, they ain't even saying nothing about that other shit. Nigga, when this shit, we ain't going to court for that shit no more. This shit over with. Remember that video he was bragging like, man, this shit finna be over with, nigga. We good. Yeah. But I think when Devin Brown realized that they wasn't good, nigga, my fair time is over with. I'm back in Lou Sterritt, nigga, back in Dallas County Jail looking around.
Yeah, he feel like he close.
Yeah, and then he like, oh shit, nigga, this shit is real, my nigga. They not letting up off this shit. All of a sudden, some brand new evidence gets put out there about a witness who overheard Banzo Bling and Yella Beezy talking about a murder for hire. I don't know, gang. It sounded like this nigga Devin Brown for put himself on the outside looking in. Like I just told them niggas where to go. I just did this, did that, did this. But man, I didn't shoot that nigga, fam. I went on that freeway, fam, man. I don't know.
Can I say something?
Don't glance over this part right here. And I'm gonna go on mute. Don't glance over this part. They said that the Beezy withdrew $40,000, right? and they also said they corroborated with the statement. So whoever told them, they had to tell them $40,000.
True.
And also, it was
You know,
portion, and he said individual, so that lets you know there's more people as well.
No, dude.
I think
Yes,
this
it
don't go
did.
like
No,
like the
Y'all didn't hear him say
I gotta agree with
individuals.
I gotta agree with 88. From what it sounds like to me, it's like they were trying to say that, you know what I mean, from what this witness is saying, it was somebody else in on this goddamn paper. You know what I mean?
Thank
Now,
you.
where is the evidence on this motherfucker though? Because I feel like that person should have been identified too, along with Yella Beezy when this statement was being given by this witness. So that's what got me looking around like, why would they put Yella shit on blast and bring him to court and, you know what I mean, all that kind of shit. And you know what I mean, if they're not gonna go ahead and snatch everybody up at once on some Rico type
Sco,
shit,
Because they need more. Let me say they
there
want
you go,
more
Sco.
hard
Rico.
evidence, so
There
when
you
they
go.
present it, they
no,
can prove
Sco.
it.
it's not, but to me, hold on. But to me, it's not a Rico without Yella Beezy. You hear me? Yella Beezy is supposed to be snatched up in this Rico as well. It's no way. Look at Young Thug, gang. When you snatch the head nigga up, that's when you snatch everybody up. You don't
That's
just
what I
snatch
just
Young
said.
Thug up.
That
You
ain't
don't
the
just,
head. That's
you
the
don't,
problem. That ain't the damn head.
nah.
They already got a GRC Rico.
That ain't the head.
Sco.
But
Man,
okay.
I feel like they.
Devin
I'm
plays
not
this.
pocket watching, man, but I mean, he might be the head. You know what I mean? I'm not
No,
watching
Okay.
niggas jury and cars and houses and shit, but I think he
Okay.
might be the head.
man, you don't know. You gotta realize the part that Devin played to get his profit. He's a smart motherfucker, and you realize he still gotta be around these streets and live. Trust me, the nigga is playing both sides.
I
That's
need to
all
go
I'm
back
gonna
to
tell you.
Chicago when this shit over with.
Man, no, man, stop it, bro. What I'm trying to tell you is, Devin got himself as the other person and the nigga that went with the proffer. That's how he distanced himself from being a part of the shooting. When you tell me something, it got to be information that I know of. He probably knew when Yella went to the bank. He probably know how much money. When you sitting in jail, you ain't got nothing but time. You ain't looking at nothing but walls in the ceiling. This nigga knew how to come in there and talk and finesse his way into giving him information for what they need, not to look like a snitch, but to also get himself a deal that will not give himself the death
But
penalty.
JB,
We wonder why
JB, let me holler
Devin Brown
at you.
named out no paperwork. We wonder why is Devin Brown named out no goddamn paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Like what? Like this witness didn't throw Devin Brown in this
He
shit.
done
Like
turned state.
why is
Let
Devin
me ask
Brown
this
named out
question.
in the statement?
So, is Devin Brown? I'm asking this. I ain't making no because I don't want to make it seem like I know. You know, so I'm asking this. Is Devin Brown allowed to say that Yella Beezy paid Key One or promised to pay Key One for an M to hire, and without a statement from Key One, they able to lock Beezy up off that statement alone?
Bro, he could say that Yella gave him the goddamn money.
He
That's
could
where the
say that
But
he
once
was
you
in
say,
the
but
room.
once you point
that's
at
where
Key
the
One as
force
the person
is
he
listed.
paid, you would
But
have to
the thing
corroborate that.
The thing is, he can say, I was in the room and heard Yella Beezy promise to
All
pay
this is coming
what
from him to
he
make a
can say
deal
I
for
was in
himself.
the room. It don't have
Y'all
to
missing
come
the
from
point.
anyone
Hold on,
himself.
Toy. Hold on, Toy. So you believe? Talk to me, Toy. So do you believe the same thing about Devin? You think Devin Brown is gonna be this star witness?
Hell yeah.
No.
Because look, hold on, this is the reason why. So, you know, like you said, he was sitting in the
Excuse
penitentiary
me.
for all that time, right? They don't tell you. He don't know that he got a warrant for his arrest. When that day came up for his out date, they said they point at you and say, you go over here, you go over here, you go over here. His ass went with the motherfucking sheriff. That's when reality set in, and now it's like, hold on, I need to start talking because I need to start talking. That's why I feel like it's Devin Brown.
PMG
That
step, you
mother.
ain't shit, nigga. You ain't shit.
I was
PMG
thinking
step.
about that when you were talking about the back of her head and shit. I was like, how does nigga know the back of her head? My bad. I'm on me.
I told y'all the story about me and Yella Beezy mama. Stop playing, man. I told y'all that story already, nigga. I told you I knew.
Yeah.
I didn't say I hit her. And I didn't say none of that shit. I said I wrote a rap for her on Facebook back in the day. I told that story.
You don't know how the back of her head looked though.
I'm just saying I told that story on Big D the Mogul. Nah, I was not tapping Yellow Mama, gang. Don't even that. Nah, that is not true. I never hit Yellow Mama ever. Never. Y'all get off that goofy shit, man. Y'all, man, PMG. Somebody put PMG step ass in timeout.
That's on me.
Yeah, put PMG step in. He got a picture. He got Yella Beezy in his picture. Put that nigga in timeout, man. Put that nigga ass in timeout, man.
Yeah, man, I guarantee you, Devin is put up. He done turned state, man.
That's why ain't nobody heard from him.
You ain't gonna hear from him. You ain't gonna see what tower he in. The boy is in protective custody, and he can't. But honestly though, I'm not gonna lie. That's a fucking brilliant fucking idea. That's just like snitching on the dead, man. Y'all gotta realize we're playing with their life. I mean, he trying to spare his life. I'm going in this bitch to get whatever deal I can. And then if that nigga beat it, I'm still ain't, he still got the profit for himself. So let's say Yella walk. Out of 3 niggas, Yellow and Devin both know there's nothing that this dude right here can do because he's cooked. They know he's the shooter. The best thing to do is to look out for us without me snitching on anybody else.
I don't know, gang. I don't know.
Folks don't give a damn about no snitching when you looking at the
What y'all think
damn
in the chat,
needle.
gang? What y'all think in the chat, gang? Y'all tell me in the chat, y'all. Who do y'all think the witness is, gang? Tell me in the chat, man. I want to hear from the chat. Who do y'all think the star witness is? Who basically the state is sound like I mean, they run the whole case off with this goddamn witness that said. And what is the other evidence y'all think they have that we don't know about? You did, but right now I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it 1,000, man. When it comes to who this, I'm gonna tell my shit. When it comes to who this secret witness is, man, people saying could be Trap. Could be Yellow. I mean, could be Earl. I'm hearing niggas in the chat say it's Rainwater. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas say Rainwater secret. He was there. He said, niggas said Rain heard the whole shit, my nigga. Rain knew everything that was happening. I don't know. I think, man, right now, either the witness is gonna be somebody we don't know, somebody that's around them niggas that's close that we don't know. But I feel like whoever this witness is, they had some legal trouble, right or wrong. We all agree that, right? Whoever this witness is, they had some kind of legal trouble, and
they had to.
They had to. You know what I mean? They had some legal trouble, and they used this to kind of, you know what I mean?
Lesson in immunity. I said that.
Yeah, but that just got me leaning towards Devin Brown so much, man. I don't know why, man.
Why y'all ruling out Key1 though? Why y'all ruling out Key1, man? I'm confused, bro.
The reason I'm leaving out Key1 because it sounds like an indictment against Yella Beezy. It sounds like Key1 was being told on too.
Yes,
Key1 today.
Key1 was brought up in the bond reduction as the shooter. And they just told on, they really told on Devin.
Y'all said they not mentioning Devin Brown.
They really told on Devin without, yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. They told on Devin. They told him that he told everything. Who the shooter was, where the money came from. That's why if you look him up, try to look whatever town where Devin is in Dallas County. I guarantee you it will not come up.
It ain't gonna.
This nigga is in PC.
Hey, he in that West Tower over there, nigga. Me and you know he already ducked off in that West
Tower. No, they put him in the new shit. He in the South Tower with ducked off.
Oh, he in that South Tower.
He probably in K something in that little bitty ass single cell that you got before you entered them doors. That's where that nigga
tell
is.
it all right there. If you can't find him, and we all know he is very much a part of this case, then
his name is not even coming up. Man, his name ain't even come up.
Hey, Devin might be the witness, y'all. Rastafari, what's good, my nigga? We talking about this Mo3 situation. Yella Beezy went to court today, man. The bond got reduced to $750,000. It sounds like Yella Beezy might be on his goddamn way home. What do you think got Yella Beezy in them handcuffs, my nigga? What really broke this case for the state?
Yeah, well, the thing is, the judge says there's a lack of evidence from the DA, from the state. So that's good news for Yella Beezy. The fact that she said it, there's a lack of evidence. Yella Beezy looking good. That's the W. Right?
She did not say that. She didn't say that.
No, that's for a bond hearing. They're not going to shoot their full load.
No.
You guys.
Let me say this. Real quick. What she said was, because I heard y'all say it a couple times. What the lady said was she's basing the bond off the evidence or lack of evidence that was presented. She said evidence or lack of evidence that was presented.
Right. But if the state had more evidence to keep him in there for $2 million, they would have done it.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Devin Brown got shipped to Dallas County right now. He stays in PC. So it got to be him. So that's already, we know that. So, but there's somebody around Yella Beezy that's stalking because they picked him up real quick and they only picked him up. Somebody around
it took 4 years to pick him up.
That's what I'm saying. No. It took 4 or 5 years, but they only picked him up. There's people around him. I don't know, people throwing names. There's people around him who were rapping about Mo3, talking about Mo3, doing a bunch of things around Mo3.
Trap Boy Freddy, right?
I don't know. I'm saying people around him. He said, I don't know. The fact that Yella Beezy is the only one in handcuffs in that picture, and people around him is nowhere to be found.
Yeah, buddy, a smooth African.
That don't mean they're talking, but that says a lot.
Okay, so what if they're not talking, and what the hell can they do to hurt him?
There's somebody around Yella that's saying some things because
okay, then they are talking. Okay, then they are
for sure. There's somebody around him who's talking, who's telling stuff, but it's not just Devin Brown.
All right,
Because if it's just Devin Brown, it's hearsay.
All right. I heard enough from you, Rastafari. I heard a fuck enough, my nigga. You hear me?
You're welcome.
And you was kind of rude too, my nigga. You was kind of bucking me, my nigga. Yeah, you was. Yeah, you was. I heard enough from you, nigga. You ain't led me nowhere, nigga. You know,
no
come
problem,
on, fam.
man.
I know you didn't come here talking to me about no more 3 shit. You coming like this? Come on,
you're welcome. No, I came for that. I came for that.
Salute. Yeah, you know what I mean? So you said it's somebody around him talking. All right.
Yeah, thank you. All right.
Get your ass up out of here, Rastafari. Get your motherfucking ass up out of here.
You went outside Rastafari like
that. Get your ass up out of here, nigga. What I'm finna say, shout out to Rastafari. He fuck with me, man. He skull gang, man. He know I'm just fucking with him, man. Cajun Wiz, what's good, fam? Tell me, what you know about this Dallas shit, nigga? Cajun Wiz, what's good?
Man, come on, Sco. You know I've been fucking with you for a long time, man. Since that Clover
like
shit,
it, my
man.
Nigga. Say, come on, talk this Mo 3 shit with me tonight, fam. Why is Yella Beezy in handcuffs? Who gave this nigga the fuck up, fam? Come on.
So check this out, man. The thing about it, he a brand, bro. You know what I'm saying? These people, man, these Peckerwoods is not finna fuck with you if they ain't got no type of motherfucking information. It's some shit. Like a lot of people say they was lacking information when they was in front of that bond judge. I'm like, nigga, they not finna show their hand right now. They got some shit in the vault, cuz. But when motherfuckers try to say, yeah, facts, my nigga. But the crazy part about it, when niggas should feel real dumb bringing up that Earl shit, bro. When Mo 3 died, that was 2020. If I'm not mistaken, that's when Earl Spence fought Danny Garcia. On pay-per-view, on each side, they did 18 million without the bag, the confirmed bag. That nigga he would be losing killing Mo 3. It's like stepping on a roach. Those are two different type of bags, my nigga. It don't make logical sense.
Y'all Cajun Wizard is saying that, you know, Earl Spence was having too much success around that time. He was in his prime and shit, still undefeated and shit. Y'all think this nigga would have gave all that up for some little petty ass beef with Mo 3? Like, y'all think, you know what I mean?
Yella Beezy did.
Exactly.
But Yella Beezy was nearly as successful
with Earl, bro. Yeah, facts. That's a different type of bag, my nigga.
Yella Beezy was nearly as successful.
Whole different tax bracket.
Come on, yeah.
No, it's a different tax bracket, but what I'm saying is Yella Beezy let go of everything he had going for himself.
Okay, so I got a question for you, homie. I got a question for you. The one who just said that,
that's
right?
Correct.
So this the question.
That nigga tapped out. God damn. That nigga tapped out. God damn, nigga Mike went out. Cajun Wizard, call back in, my nigga. Your mic tap.
He was like, that
nigga just say some crazy shit. Nigga tapped out, nigga.
Right, he was right at the point.
The Illuminati, the Illuminati want you to say that shit, nigga. The YouTube Illuminati. Let me see, Underdog Sarcastic Kings. What's good, fam? Salute to Underdog Sarcastic Kings. Like I said, this shit looking real. Me and 88 got a bet, right? 88, you want to talk about our bet? 88, tell them about our bet, 88.
The bet is by May the 1st that they will be picking up somebody. I didn't say it was Earl to be specific. That's what I believe, but they will be bringing in somebody.
Okay. No. You said Earl Spence and Trap with Freddie at first. I see you. I see what you're doing now.
They ain't done,
I see, yeah. If this shit was about Earl Spence and Trap Boy Freddie, then she say any goddamn body. Okay, all right. I don't agree with that. That's fucked up. 88, you trying to change the bet now.
I said Earl
and Trap.
Okay, so we're gonna stick. Okay, so hold on. We're gonna stick to Earl or Trap. So Trap will be a witness. Earl will be the a suspect. Okay, either or. It doesn't have to be both. It's just somebody going in.
Is he gonna be a suspect? Or is he gonna be arrested? Is he gonna be, you know what I mean?
Trap may be the witness. Earl may be the suspect. But either or, somebody's gonna go in.
And how are we gonna know that Trap is the witness?
If he already done got a proffer.
88. Give my money, 88. Send me my fucking money.
88, what I be wanting to tell you is, I know it sounds good and it'll keep people talking for hours, but this person is already done signed. He done already signed for his profit.
I got you cornered, 88. You know, just send me. Look, if I lose 88, I'm gonna give you all ones. Till you hear me? I'm gonna make that shit rain on you, my nigga.
I want to ask 88 something. I want to ask him something.
Go ahead, JB.
Have your mouth formed your lips to say that Trap was getting arrested when he get done performing?
No, I said Trap has already got arrested and
No, no,
got
no, no, no,
out.
no, no. I'm on a whole nother story. Was
What
you
was
one
he
of the
talking about?
people that was saying Trap got a show coming up? They gonna arrest him after the show.
No, I did not say that because I didn't even know Trap had a show. I don't keep up with them niggas.
Okay,
I ain't going. No, that wasn't me.
this is what I'm trying to say is, man, people keep moving the goalposts.
I'm not okay, JB. Can I tell you why it makes sense? The reason why I said Trap probably told is because he went in there, he wasn't in there long, and he got out. So to grant him immunity or get lesser time, I said that it may be Trap.
Okay,
that makes sense.
But just so you'll know, they gave him his back time when they arraigned him for his time to go do when he had to go do the gun charge.
And that back
So
time.
how much time is that? That's a hell of a lot of back time.
That back time wasn't that much. I'm sure that wasn't that much.
Exactly. Come on, so thank you.
They give him all the time that he done while he was going in and out to the county.
And it wasn't that much, I'm pretty sure.
I kind of agree with 88 though.
Trap bonding out that mother. I don't think he just sitting in that hole too long.
Come on, Toya.
But
because in the beginning, if you remember, I told you, I said they kept fucking with Trap and Yella Beezy in the beginning, just kept pulling them over, doing. I remember Trap had that damn tiger or lion in his house. They kept on fucking with them, and then Trap did go to jail for a little bit, and then he got out. So it is a possibility that what she's saying might have some merit to it. You know what I mean?
Okay. I want to say, if Trap is the witness, y'all, Trap got out how long ago, JB? JB, how long ago did Trap get out?
He been laying low. I don't remember when he got out.
How long ago did Trap get out, JB? That was shit was a while.
When did Trap? How long ago has been since Trap got out?
Shoot, I don't know. Somebody was it a year? Didn't he get out last year?
The nigga been out for a while now.
He been out for a while.
He been out for a while. So I'm saying,
if
he's the star witness, then what the fuck took over a year to come back and get Yella later on? He the star witness. He heard everything. He put everything in perspective. You know what I mean? Why would they wait a whole year just to go off his information? He gave him 365 days.
Why when he left the feds? Why when he left the feds?
Be a witness in the
because there's plenty of witnesses.
Hell no. When he left the feds, they would have took his ass to Lou Sterrick, and you would have been able to look him up because a proffer was not signed at that time. That motherfucker got released from the goddamn unit and came straight home. That's why the questions you ask, you have to say to yourself, what did he do to be able to get the proffer? He came straight home. And now if
he had a gun charge, bro.
No, what I'm saying is he would have caught Shane. He would have caught Shane from the feds to Lou Sterrick. That's when they sit down. That's when they give him the Wendy's. That's when they give him a Newport short.
They don't get back time for no feds neither.
No, what I'm trying to tell you is to get a proffer means he can't be charged for none of the involvement that he done. So that means when he left the feds, he would have been told, you got to hold. He would have been like, for what? What the fuck you mean? You on your way to Lou Sterrick. You gonna catch Chain.
No, I don't think it works like that with the old. Hold on. Let me show you that. I don't think it works. I don't think the proffer works for all the charges he was done. I think the proffer worked for his association with whatever charge they talked about.
How the fuck you think Devin got from the Fed? Okay, cool. Let's keep this internet style then. How the fuck you think Devin got from the Feds to Lou Sterrick on the internet, y'all? They transported his ass from the feds.
Indictment on a murder.
Well, you become with 5 different arguments.
So that means they would have had an indictment from Trap Boy. So whatever Trap Boy was indicted on, he would have got a proffer agreement on whatever he was indicted on.
But if he'd been working for him before all that, we don't know how long he's been working with them people.
Okay, y'all right. You're right.
No, I'm just saying, JB, you don't know how long he's been working for them people. We don't know. But we know his ass been getting in and getting out. What about the Tiger? What happened with the Tiger situation? What happened about that? The Tiger situation?
Hold on. Look at this, y'all. Look at the screen. You know what I mean? A proper agreement is a written contract between a defendant or a prospective witness and a prosecutor, typically in the context of a criminal investigation. It allows the defendant to provide information about alleged crimes in exchange for certain protections, such as limited use of immunity, meaning the information cannot be used against them in court. Who do y'all think got this goddamn proper agreement? You know what I mean?
Devin.
It's Debbie.
Who got the proper? Remember, they said this witness has the proper agreement. Who has the motherfucking? After reading the definition of what a proper agreement is, who has the? Who has it?
David Brown.
Yeah, I gotta leave you alone because it would have been a long time ago. I'm not saying Trap can't be a witness later on, but he didn't get the proper agreement.
Hey,
Man, when they gave them the news, it could have been Trap, it could have been Moneybag Yo, it could have been anybody. When they got the news, they would have put those names in the indictment, and they would have said Keywan was the shooter. Because
what about a secret indictment, JB? What about a secret indictment?
Let's go.
Man, come on, dude. These motherfuckers.
Talk to me, gang. Talk to me.
Right. What about a secret indictment?
JB be tripping.
Let's go. Can you hear me, Sco?
I hear you, fam. Let me see. Hold on.
All right, bro. Listen, bro. All these people some goofies up here, bro, talking about Trap got something to do with that shit, bro. Okay, peep game. Y'all think this man
Somebody phone
would
getting feedback.
That's Toya shit. I just muted it. That's Toya shit. Toya, stay muted, Toya, if you're not talking.
So check this out, bro. Y'all think that man would have went and made a whole CD about Mo3 getting killed if he had something to do with it? I'm talking about Trap.
Well, niggas do that every day, B. What you talking about?
Yeah, that don't even make sense.
You ever heard of King Von? You ever heard of King Von?
We talking about Dallas and we talking about
Now that's a dumbass question. You have to calling us idiots.
We talking about Dallas and Oak Cliff right here right now. Ain't no Oak Cliff nigga from no motherfucking 52nd in Glendale fist to do all that. Talking about a damn murder on a rap song. This ain't Chicago.
Hell, Beezy did it when he did the damn freestyle one. Him shot, 3 shots. Somebody, what are you talking about?
Man, who?
Beezy was talking about that type of stuff in them freestyles.
Which track? Which track? I want to hear him say something about a murder in a track.
Like what?
He wasn't Mo3.
Smash the like button, gang. Smash
He wasn't Mo3.
All right, you got it.
Yeah, thank you.
Can I ask bro a question?
No, I'm not going to argue with you because you don't make sense,
made a whole CD about Mo3 getting killed.
Nobody said a whole CD.
He did make a whole CD.
Wait, no, I said now you're moving the goalpost. You just asked a question. What's the question you asked when you hit the platform calling us some idiots and shit? What was the dumbass question you just asked?
Y'all goofies because y'all think Trap Boy Freddy went and made a whole album. He didn't make a CD, my bad. He made an album about Mo3 pretty much getting killed and all the drama that happened between them. And y'all think that man got something to do with it? Think about it. Come on now. You think
he's a witness. He heard it. That means he did something. We're not saying he put the bag in there. We're saying that he heard about it. What are you talking about?
Go ahead, Josh. Go ahead, Josh. Go ahead, man.
All right, cause we talking about we talk about the IQ of a said gangster nigga, right? So okay, if you gonna say it wouldn't make no sense, it wouldn't make no sense for a nigga to make an album. How much sense did it make for a nigga to pop up on the IG live while Beezy in Mexico playing the fucking diss song?
Let's go.
You talk about new age gangster. These niggas don't believe in moving in silence, dog. It's old school gangster shit. New school gangster, they don't move in silence.
Now check this out. When you really look at that,
Zach Fields, I gotta ask you this before you speak.
Go ahead.
Do you think Trap Boy Freddy knew about the play? Like you think if he had nothing to do
with it? I think he knew about the play. Let's say 100%. I think he knew about the play. I don't think he had his hands in that shit though. Because
we're not saying that. We're saying about the witness. We're saying that he knew about. We're not saying it as I'm saying Earl. And then I'm saying Trap Boy as a sense of being a witness and knowing about. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so you said so that's what 88 is saying.
Yeah, I need to clear that up.
Y'all tripping if you think Trap finna go testify against Yella Beezy. You tripping hard.
There we go.
You tripping hard as hell.
That boy,
but even if he knew about it, they would make him a accomplice though.
Say,
I don't see that. I don't see that.
Don't get me wrong, Trap was a staple in the hood. Trap is a hood nigga. He was known in the hood. Yella Beezy made Trap be known nationwide. So I don't think Trap is gonna go rat on his boy, and that's the reason he nationwide now. Come on now, think about it.
Hey, I'm gonna say this too, gang. I agree with that. I don't see Trap Boy Freddy taking no motherfucking stand, gang. We not even
never.
I don't see no shit like that. I don't see that Oak Cliff nigga on the stand against another.
And I think he about to come back.
Boy, you don't know what a monkey is.
I'm just saying, I know you don't think he's about to come back.
Hold on.
folks get to telling you got this, and the third. You can't tell me what a nigga would do. I'm sick of y'all. Y'all put so much faith. Y'all put so much faith in these niggas, and the one closest thing to set your ass up.
Trap ain't got his hands in it. He knew about it.
No, I'm talking about when it comes to telling,
Sco.
I'm talking about when it comes to telling or stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about. To get immunity from him getting the
reputation. Why is he gonna ruin his whole shit for? He ain't got no murder case. He ain't facing
care
no
about no
life
damn
sentence.
reputation. When I'm trying to stay above water and not get the damn nigga be locked up for years.
When Trap called,
Okay, well, I guess I'm talking like a I'm talking like a civilian. Okay, never mind. I'm not a hood nigga. My bad.
You think Trap? Hold on, y'all. Let me get my shit off, gang. 88. You think Trap Boy Fred don't care about his reputation in the hood in Oak Cliff? Not us. We grown now. We grown the bitch. We get it. We talking about this young nigga, 31, 32. You think, Trap might be like 29, 30. You think this nigga don't care about his reputation in Oak Cliff in the hood? You don't think so?
Yeah, he care about his reputation.
It depends on the circumstances that he's going up against. That's what I believe.
I don't see it. Man.
But no, Sco, the question is, you think he about to bring his ass back to Oak Cliff after what the fuck he just done?
I don't think so, man. I just don't think so.
He don't even the music money ain't even what the fuck Trap give a damn about.
You hear me? He can't hide it right.
So how the fuck? Why the fuck would he cut? Why would he cut off everything?
He gonna cut off every leg he got.
Come on, man.
I got a question for the trappers. And by that I mean the niggas up here blazing Trap Boy. So how much sense do it make? How much sense for it make if a nigga don't have no involvement? Because I'm talking about nigga character.
Come on, brother-in-law.
So how do you not have involvement in the case but come trolling the nigga that put the money up with a diss song talking about the nigga who I just like this my work and you come trolling? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. What we doing, man? That ain't gangster.
Let me pop my shit. Let me pop my shit. Because Josh, you done missed a few episodes over here, my nigga. You did. That's what the whole conversation was about. Yeah. That's what happened. The other day I had a conversation with everybody. I said, y'all, if Trap knew about this shit and he still jumped online and did all that goofy shit, he a goofy ass nigga. I can't believe you did your hands like that. I can't believe you did that.
He was on his bullshit. He was on that bullshit.
That's some goofy ass
what it
shit.
is
He was on that bullshit when he called Yella and did all that. Oh, I'm trying to preview you new music. He was just up on some bullshit.
Bro. That show you that that Trap didn't know nothing about the shit.
He didn't know, man. All these other niggas say he didn't know. Come on,
Okay, now, JB, you sound about as dumb as I do. Y'all going to call it that.
Hold on, gang. Them Oak Cliff niggas saying he didn't know y'all. Them Oak Cliff niggas said,
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Why the fuck would Yellow tell a nigga that's in a whole nother clique about what the fuck? Bro, they already had a. Let's break it down.
For the chat thing, Trap Boy Fred knew about this shit. He didn't
even fucking know. Bro.
Talk to me in the chat. Get out to the trappers, man.
Now I gotta do this internet shit. Bro, they had a beating about this shit with who's all in connected with it. Trap ain't got shit to do with none of that shit, bro.
So Trap is a hood superstar, bro. He probably knew about that shit. But
Yellow Click already had a meeting about this shit, bro.
Y'all love gossip Trap, but a lot of Americans out here got y'all.
Yeah, sir, your other Oak Cliff representative said that he didn't know, and you're saying that he probably did, but didn't have nothing to do with it. So which one is it? Y'all both not on the same path.
He probably knew about it.
Just because that nigga in Oak Cliff don't mean we agree the same. But I'm trying to tell you
about it, but he didn't have his hands in it.
Fuck no, the nigga didn't know about the shit.
That's why the nigga jumped on the freeway soon as shit happened and started popping his shit.
Okay, how did he? Okay, stop.
Hey, hold on, one at a time. Hold on, JB. Hold on, JB. Hold on, y'all. Salute, gang. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Let me see. Let me talk to my nigga Sean Williams real quick. What's good, bro?
Sco, what it do, big dog?
What's good, bro? Talk to me, fam.
Man, cooler, man. Yo, this shit is really simple, man. Who was the original niggas charged with Mo 3 murder?
Devin Brown and Keywan White.
Right. Now, you know.
Damn, we lost you, fam. Sean Williams, we lost you, bro.
Dude, they got a sale on Wi-Fi right now, like $19.99 special, like a $20 special.
Nigga, you shooting slugs, nigga. You knew that was Sean Williams, nigga. You shooting slugs. Now, you know, that's your partner. Y'all be usually agreeing with each other. I'm going to say, I see somebody in the chat say 5 years later and everybody still lost, my nigga. And I'm going to say this, man. I don't I don't think I'm too motherfucking lost at all, gang. I think I'm kind of right with what's going on. I don't think I'm too lost at all.
I think so too, bro.
I don't think I'm lost at all, my nigga. I think when you start hearing niggas talk about rainwater being involved and they start bringing the girls again and all this different kind of shit.
I've been lying on top.
Oh yeah, okay, them niggas, yeah, that's just conspiracy, goofy shit. I don't pay none of that shit no mind. But when you talk about this witness that took this Prosper, this witness, this person that said they was there, who the fuck is Yella Beezy so comfortable around where he's talking about this murder for motherfucking hire? That's what I want to know. Who is he so comfortable around where he didn't care about? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Or is the person around? Is the people around him he talking to? Are they involved? You know what I mean? Is this Devin Brown and Kewan White? Is Devin Brown the witness who's telling the motherfucking people that, hey, I was there. I know what happened, nigga. I heard it. I know what Yella gave him. I know this. I know that. This how he broke the money down. This when he went and got it. It sounded like that witness could be somebody that's possibly involved. We know Devin Brown, Kewan White are locked up. We know Devin Brown just came from the feds. He back in loose theory now. Can't find a nigga name online nowhere. They abduct him off. We didn't hear his motherfucking name too much in the bond hearing today. Devin Brown has kind of done disappeared a little bit. Now I know there's a lot of people saying, no, 88. She's saying, hey, Trap Boy Freddy's gonna be the witness. Earl Spence put the bag in. How many people in my chat right now? I'm gonna ask y'all individually. How many people in the chat think Earl Spence is involved with this right now? Yes or no? Y'all, we talking about Earl Spence. How many people in the chat think that Earl Spence will be brought out real soon, nigga? It's on the way. Earl Spence time is coming. Earl Spence, nigga, your time is up, nigga. Your time is up, Earl Spence. The jig is up, nigga. The jig is up, Earl Spence.
Sko, I think you hitting the nail on the head, man.
Come on, fam. I do this shit, bro.
I think you hitting the nail on the head.
Everybody else is far away. I know bro. I don't say shit, bro.
The DA said a portion.
But this
come on. I don't say
shit.
I'm gonna let the most recent talk about Robert Gomez. But
this my question.
So hold on. So Mr. Z, when you said skulls hitting the nail on the head, you said DA said a portion. What are you saying? What are you saying?
I'm saying the DA said $40,000 was a portion of the money that was supposed to be paid. So who paying the other portion? It wasn't Trap.
So do you feel like it was Earl?
I hate to say it, but I really believe it was Earl.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay, there we go. Zach Fields say Earl. Zach Fields say Earl Spence is being brought in. He'll agree with 88. Zach Fields say Earl Spence is being brought in soon.
Why it gotta be either or? Why Trap and Earl come put money up?
Nah, because these Trap, which y'all don't know is Trap is a hood superstar. If he did put in money, it's nothing can come back to him. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Man,
what they gonna do? What they gonna do?
Y'all gotta stop.
You know how many hood superstars in the feds right now, dog?
Man, where the hell you live at, man?
Trap, Sko, if anybody snitch on Trap, it's gonna be Yella Beezy or Earl Spence.
Let's go. Come on,
I'm talking about, man, what is doing that? I be tripping, man. Y'all think Trap just run Oak Cliff?
Yeah. I don't agree with you no more, Zach Fields.
See, that go on, because Zach over here with me. Come on over here with me, baby.
No, I'm saying, if anybody snitch on Trap, it's gonna be one of the two. Go ahead,
Go ahead, call me a goofy.
Between 88 and Zach Fields, let me get my shit off. Because y'all ain't talking about shit.
Go ahead,
Let me say this. Nigga, you just said, Zach Fields, that you feel like Yella Beezy is gonna snitch. Did you just say that?
I just said no. Listen to me clearly. Listen to me clearly.
Trap boy, it's gonna be Yella.
Listen to me clearly. If Trap got something involved in this shit, it's gonna be one of the two to snitch on Trap to get him involved.
Why the fuck would Yella Beezy snitch on Trap?
He ain't gonna snitch if Trap has something to do with it. That's the thing.
He said he was.
No. You got it twisted. What I'm saying is they saying Trap is involved. And I said, Trap is a hood superstar. If he got his hands tied into it, it cannot come back to him.
Your boy calling Trap a hood superstar.
He is, bro.
Which means, doesn't mean that Trap didn't have nothing to do with it and got up out of there. Hello?
And when told,
y'all know I'm in the hood super.
Hello?
Nigga, Trap just ran and told, nigga, he got up out of there. Trap boy, y'all. Hey, remember this, y'all. Trap boy Freddy is the witness from 88. What she's saying. Trap is the witness.
Nah, that's
got
not.
Hold on, Zach Fields. Zach Fields, hold on, my nigga. Mute your mic real quick, Zach Fields. Mute your mic for me, fam. 88 is saying that goddamn me, Trap boy Freddy is gonna be the nigga shagging all, y'all, shagging all. You know what I mean? Shagging all, gold teeth. Then they're gonna be sitting on the stand, suited and booted, ready to point out Yella Beezy and say, that's the man I heard having a conversation about killing Melvin Nobles. I heard the money, I heard everything. I'm the witness, fam. And it's gonna blow the world up. The rap gang gonna shut down, nigga. Dallas, I mean, it's the nigga, the rap game, the internet, everybody gonna go crazy. Whack 100, the internet, man, we going live, nigga.
Okay, Scott.
We
So
going
what?
live, nigga, with Trap
And then
Take That Stand.
So okay,
now hold
hold on. So
on.
what about one of the witnesses? You're saying Star. I'm saying one of the witnesses. They
I
said
got you. So
It don't matter if
what
it's
are they
one of
gonna
them.
charge?
I don't care if
What
it's
are they gonna
one
charge?
of them.
Hold on.
That's
What
not
are they
gonna
gonna charge? Hold on, y'all. What are they gonna charge Devin Brown with then after that happens?
Listen,
No,
Scope just put
just
up the
answer me.
definition.
What's gonna be
Scope,
Devin Brown's charge?
he get
If Scope,
immunity.
if Scope get on it, I know. So if what was his? Listen, Scope. Trap done got on the stand. He done pointed Yella out. So now Yella got murder for hire, and Keywan is the shooter. Now what Devin got?
Immunity, just like the damn definition just said that Scope just put up.
Why would he have immunity if Trap is? That's my whole point. You see what I'm saying? You're putting two people in the position of one.
Because the definition of that.
No, listen, stop. Let me talk. Why would Devin Brown now have immunity if you got Trap as your star witness?
Because of the definition that Scope just put up on the screen.
Well, why would he have it if?
JB, we don't know yet, JB. We don't know if he has
No, but my thing is,
we don't know
why
yet.
would the state need Trap, right?
Yeah.
Because they already have Devin getting the proffer agreement for what he done already told. And then they didn't even fucking go pick up Trap the day Devin told. So why would Devin get a deal and now Trap getting a deal for pointing them out too?
It's no evidence of Trap. It's no evidence. What evidence you got of Trap being involved?
So why is Trap involved to point out Yella?
Trap name shouldn't really be in this shit.
No.
Well, why am I even in the jail? Why?
One of the witnesses. That's why he's getting.
Why am I even a witness?
Hold on, gang. Hold on. Let me say this, gang. Let me say this, gang. Y'all, we just kind of, let's be honest, y'all. Man, 88, you've been in this Mo 3 sector for a while. Let's be honest. JB, your ass too. We finna stop bullshit right now. We finna get serious, talk like adults. You know what I mean? Like,
I have too, Scope, low key.
Okay, salute my nigga. To everybody, we act like it's just us in the room, right? Just us. We don't got no real proof that Mo 3 was chasing Earl Spence. That's one thing. Y'all know we just guessed on that, right or wrong? 88.
Facts, allegedly, yes, sir.
Allegedly. We just we don't know. It is. And far as a lot of other shit, we know that shit has all been fake, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like the proof is really what we got on the table right here today, right? So is it really fair to us put Trap Boy name in and Earl Spence name in it when these are not named? You know what I mean? It's coming up right now. I mean, we see this.
Yeah, it's very fair. That's why everything's allegedly. This is our hypothesis.
Okay. Salute. If Trap Boy Fred get brought in, I wouldn't be shocked. I'm gonna say that 88. If Trap Boy Fred get brought in, I'd be like, damn, that makes sense. But I'm knowing that Yella not gonna tell, and I'm knowing that somebody is already ratting their ass off. They got a proper agreement. So I'm looking around like, man, 88, it gotta be before May 1st, I'm guessing. If Earl Spence or Trap Boy Freddy is getting ready to get brought in for murder for hire, it should be real soon because Yella Beezy is already got a bond reduction. He finna go home and shit. They don't want him tampering with witnesses and doing no bullshit. So why would they leave these other guys just floating around out there, my nigga? You know what I mean? They can fuck the case up if they know they're on their way. Now I did hear this. We did hear that Yella Beezy been knowing for a while this shit was on the way. Right or wrong, Queen? We've been hearing that Yella Beezy been knowing for a while this shit was on the motherfucking way. So I mean, I don't know. If he been knowing, that mean the mother niggas should have a clue too, then, right? If they say Yella been knowing for the last, maybe a year or two, them niggas, the boy was coming for him, the evidence, and then you know what I mean? Earl Spence and Trap should be somewhere ready too.
Hey, Scope, that DA said individuals that is that's gonna pay for the hit. Well, he didn't say it like that. He said individuals, which mean more than one.
Thank you.
So it's somebody else that's coming in, and like I said, only if Trap got something to do with it, I think the only people that can fucking put Trap in that shit is Yella
Beezy,
or Earl. If any one of them two, if they don't put Trap in it, which I don't think they gonna snitch and put Trap in it.
They not. Zach, I want to help you out. I want to help you, bro. Can I help you, bro?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is what I do, fam. I told you, Yella Beezy ain't finna help no fucking body but itself, my nigga. He got his whole family in that bitch, high-powered attorneys, nigga. They on some OJ Simpson shit, nigga. They fighting this shit all the way. Yella Beezy is not finna say nobody did nothing because he's saying he don't know shit about nothing. He wasn't, nigga. I don't know. I have nothing to do with this. Yella Beezy is not going to take nothing. It's a capital murder charge. He's still going to get some major time by just involving himself and admitting anything. He say, yeah, Trap knew, or Trap put his bread in too. Okay, well, you take 40, he take 40. Bye. You feel me? So all that Yella Beezy is finna roll shit, y'all. He's not finna roll. Y'all seen Miss Kimberly Rush in that goddamn courtroom today. Y'all seen goddamn Granny in that motherfucker. Nigga, they finna hold this shit down. They gathering up money. They got that nigga, they done went piece that 75 grand together. Nigga, this is a family thing, bro. That nigga ain't telling on nobody. Yella Beezy is not about to rat on a soul.
So are you forgetting that this is a capital to where he can pass away through the hands of the TDCJ, Texas Department of Criminal Justice System? All that goes out the window when you hear capital. All that goes out the damn window. I'm not gonna worry about no street cred. I want to live to see my kids, whether I'm behind the damn jail.
Hold on,
that's not what he want. That nigga 30. He ain't taking no motherfucking 30. Man, you got fucked up, nigga. We going all the way. That is a life sentence, nigga. 88.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is I can see him telling to get extra time is what I'm saying.
So at the end of the day,
his lawyer gonna tell him don't say shit.
So at the end of the day, Yella fuck.
It's called a plea deal. But I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yella is
not a plea deal.
Yella ain't gotta say nothing. They already got the evidence against Yella. Yella ain't gotta say
Man, if a judge, you have never in your life before today, you are the first time you are making a defense of a judge letting you know that they don't even have no evidence on you. No judge even say that. If this was anywhere else, we would be talking about getting this judge removed.
Y'all didn't listen to that DA.
They just said.
Yeah, you didn't listen to what the judge.
You didn't listen to the DA, my guy.
Man, what you talking about?
The DA
there has never in your life you have never heard a judge.
Yeah, we talking at one time. Yeah, we all talking at one motherfucking time, man. JB, give me 10 seconds, man. Let's bounce around.
Man, I'm just saying, you've never heard a judge say anything like she said today. I don't care how they try to reword it, put an extra word with it. They have lack of evidence from what they have. This is the time you want to keep the man in jail because it's easier to fight a case in the free world rather than it is when the man is locked up in jail.
Salute, JB. Okay, JB. Okay. Salute, gang. Hold on, Zach Fields. Hold on. I got Cardi K. Is you Cardi K?
Yes, sir.
Cardi K.
I got to go to court next month on an M, first degree. On the defense side.
Who is that? Who is that? You said who's
Cardi
going to court? Who's going to court?
Cardi, my cousin. My first cousin.
I thought you said you was going to court on a murder case.
I'm
Cardi K, give me that wrench back, motherfucker.
Look, I'm testifying for him.
Motherfucking wrench.
But I'm telling
you, for him.
Yeah, I'm testifying for him. But I mean,
Cardi K, between me and you, ain't nobody listening. That nigga really do this shit.
It wasn't anything. It was.
You already fuck it up. She already fucked it up. Man, I'm just testing you. Say you understand. You already fucked it up,
no,
fam.
I already talked
Get
on
it together. You get nigga lock the fuck up, Cardi K.
I already talked on the stand.
You should have said no. Oh, you're right. Okay. My bad. I'm gonna say damn. Girl,
yeah, that's already
together.
done. But I was saying it wasn't murder like that. It was a drug thing. But I mean, it's serious. And what they'll do is, like the task force officer was there. All of them undercovers and stuff, like that black SUV that was sitting there that they called on the radio. You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, all of that. Like they have been watching. They have been watching.
Okay, so you saying far as this Mo3 situation or your situation?
Yes. So they got more evidence than what you think.
Mm-hmm. Let's go.
They ain't finna dispose that.
Okay. So the Cardi K they got more evidence. What we think. A lot of people agree with that. Like I said, every situation we know, they don't put their full hand up there. 88. I get it. You know what I mean? 88. That's for you. They don't put their full hand up there. They might got some shit we don't. They show they got some shit we don't know about. So I give it to everybody who's saying that, man. Hold on, Zach. Talk to me, Zach.
Okay, Sko.
Give me about 15 seconds, my nigga.
Okay, cool. Back to Yella, bro. Yella ain't gotta say a damn thing, and he can play dumb all he want. They already got evidence on Yella with that witness, with bank statements, with data from the cell phone, and all types of shit, my guy. So Yella can play dumb all he wants to.
Okay, Zach. Remember this: the bank statements, y'all. They made it clear right now. The bank statement evidence is just a withdrawal. They're not saying we got evidence that he wired the money. They're not saying we got evidence that he transferred the bread, that he Walmart to Walmart, a nigga Cash App, Zelle. None of that right now. You know what I mean? They you know what I mean? And we fight for the bond hearing. Maybe they would have brought that out. Maybe they would have went a little deeper into that. They didn't. So right now, the information about the 40 grand, that don't seem, you know what I mean? Nigga gonna say I got that out for a video shoot. I got that out to, you know what I mean? For a blog. I got that out for, you know, some shit. I went and bought some jewelry. You feel me, nigga? I got that way. I went and fuck with Ice Champs, my nigga. I went over there, you know what I mean? I went over there and fuck with Ice Champs and them niggas over there real quick, snatch some shit up. Nigga was making my piece. I didn't pay him till the piece was done type shit. It's a lot of ways to explain where that 40 bands when you're a rapper and you out spending money and doing, you know what I mean? So,
Fact.
you know what I mean? Will they be able to really prove that 40 grand he took out was given to Banzo Bling or Devin Brown or, you know, some of y'all say Rainwater here. I mean, can they prove that he shelled this money out to anybody? If they don't have any evidence like that, then that's gonna be.
But you got to remember, Benzo Bling was on the goddamn Instagram right after the murder with all that money.
Yeah.
I mean,
what?
so
No, hold on.
that ain't gonna look good.
We gotta look at that money though. You may tell you what we gotta look at that money though. Remember this. We gotta look at that money. That money Banzo Bling had. That look like some old street money, nigga. That money look wrinkled up.
Man, that shit.
Yeah, that shit look like some street money.
Man,
how do you know that he didn't send somebody to send
I gotta
the money
tell. Okay, I done heard enough.
Hold on. If Yella Wing got that shit out the bank, nigga, them fresh bands, nigga. If Yella Wing got them fresh motherfuckers out the bank, nigga. Nigga, I'm finna bust an envelope down, you niggas. I ain't gonna open it up. I ain't gonna open it up. Then if a nigga busted down them hundos on your ass, nigga, for real, nigga, the bank joints, nah, you can tell them fresh bank joints, my nigga. Them shit, they came out the streets, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
But still, how do you know that he didn't take it out to give it to somebody to give to Keywan?
But it still looked the same.
And that's why we're here now.
It would have still looked the same, though. The dollars would have changed.
Yeah, I'm saying that.
If you pull up that picture, that was before the hit anyway, Sco. That's when that nigga was just working up in the spot.
A picture of Banzo Blame them racks.
Y'all just look at shit on the internet, bro. That shit was way before this shit happened. That shit happened before Yeah, that shit happened before his incident with his tranny. He was up in the spot. You got drink, you got all kind of shit in the background.
Them bills might be fresh, my nigga. Them bills might be fresh to the motherfucking family.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, Scott. Them bills would have been fresh, but who's to say he didn't launder them real quick?
Hold on, I'm looking at them bills.
Oh, man, y'all do too much.
The bills look at fresh, my nigga.
Niggas in the hood got niggas in the hood.
JB finna go out on you.
Niggas in the hood could have flipped that 40 for some fresh ones for some dirty ones. Believe that.
I get it.
My nigga, that's more than 40 bands. Where are you from, bro?
Nigga,
that's more than that's more than 40.
Smash the like button, gang. Smash the like button. Smash that like button, gang. I don't know, man.
So you know what time it is. You know that's more than some 40 bands, man.
So you
no.
Hold on, JB, you saying this photo is old? This photo was already out long before Mo was ever murdered. This photo been out.
Yeah, man. Look behind you, Sco. Blow up the shit, man.
What's behind? Hold on. What's behind me, bro? What's behind them, bro? Is there a date on some shit?
First, you got the bags right behind. Man, just look at what's going on, man. That nigga waiting on that tranny to pull up, bro. And watch Belly with him, dog.
What, bro?
Actually, Kinfolk, where you from? Because that don't look like more than 40 bands.
That's not
Real
even.
talk.
That's not a 40. I'm talking about another picture he got.
Oh, I feel
when
the
he
same.
When he holding it up like a suitcase, like something in your arms. I wasn't talking about this one, but this another one just to show you.
Okay.
That's one, two. Shit, that's probably a 10 piece. That ain't even 40. You got pills in the back. Man, if you don't know what time it is, then you lost. This nigga is a worker. That's why this shit ain't got nothing to do with no Trap or Earl. This shit is some organized shit within some niggas that trust. This is some niggas that trust each other, had a meeting, knew what time it was whenever a situation occurred, and he followed in on it.
Trap and Earl. I don't know why you throwing you out, my nigga.
Man, Earl would never be in this house.
Hold on, JB. Hello, JB. Hold on. Who is let me see. Hold on. Somebody want to bring it here, man. Louisiana. Who is that? Louisiana Stepper. What's good, fam?
What up, Sco?
You sound creepy in the motherfucker, nigga. What's
No,
good,
my
fam?
mama.
Talk to me, bro. Break down some of this Mo 3 shit. Break down some of this Mo 3 shit, nigga.
Shit, just cooling, man. Man, I just feel like everybody that's in his circle, bro, they definitely had something to do with that shit.
What you mean by that, bro? What you mean, bro? What you mean everybody in the circle, man? Everybody ain't killers and murderers and everybody, my nigga. You know what I mean? You can't just put this shit on everybody. You know what I mean? I don't, you know what I mean? Come on, man. Not everybody around a nigga was killers. You know what I mean? I think it's a couple of individual niggas that be killers, but I mean, who you think put this play together, fam? You know what I mean? Yella Beezy, Devin Brown, Keywan White, them the names we know. Who was involved that we don't know about, my nigga? Tell me. I mean, I heard people say Earl Spence and Trap Boy. What you gonna say?
It's gonna be coming down to a RICO charge. I'm gonna tell you, this shit gonna be bigger than the YSL, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Just be on the lookout for that shit.
Nigga, you just talking, nigga. You been listening to them other bloggers, nigga. Shut up,
No, I believe him though. I'm rocking
Shut
with
up,
it.
nigga.
I'm most definitely rocking with it.
Shut up, nigga. Nah, nigga, I'm tired of this shit tonight. I'm sick of this shit tonight, dog. For real, I'm sick of this shit tonight, dog. I'm sick of this shit
But
tonight,
y'all be
bro.
missing. But y'all be missing one important piece though when y'all bring up that 40K. Yes, they said they about the 40 about the shit that the Beezy got out the wire. I mean about the ATM or whatever, the cash. But they also said that whatever the witness is told them about $40,000. That's what made that wire transaction so important that it cooperated with what the witness already told them. So whether that's true or not, it all gonna depend on who this witness is.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that I hear what Josh is saying, but what this witness got to prove is not the witness, but what they got to prove, the state got to prove is where this 40 grand went. Because even with somebody saying, hey, he got 40 grand out to pay them niggas, if they can see a transaction, they still got to say, okay, but what happened to them? It's about a jury. It's about the jury. They have to convince the jury that 40 bands it went to them niggas.
They say I'll be loud and wrong, so I'm gonna be low because you low and wrong, bro. They just had him take